Let's go. Right. Big up, people. Big up to the panel. Big up, Lee. Big up, Matty. Love for jumping on. How you guys doing?
We here, brother. We here.
Waiting for you to finish your dinner. That's what we were doing. I was sat backstage, for 7 minutes, watching Matty eat his snacks, waiting for you to nearly fall down the stairs. Like 1 second, I think the guy's rocking. He's calling me. 1 second. He's got my cigarettes.
I'm eating
Big up
another
you guys, man.
No worries. No worries. Matty, we are linked to Ramsdale's replacement. We're linked to Ramsdale's replacement. We've got, he's muted himself. It's called Bijlo. Bijlo, I think that's how you pronounce him. Bijlo. He's also been linked to Liverpool. He's a goalkeeper. And he's going to cost about 13 million euros. Do you know anything about this guy?
Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. I have no clue who this gentleman is. I know that somebody mentioned him earlier. And I don't know, but I can tell you this. If he's not good enough to replace the starting goalkeeper in case of injury or high quality, we need to go find high quality. I can tell you that right now. We don't need any more projects. And I was outside of Ray and Ramsdale. Look at the goalkeeper that they've brought in. So this is a hit. It can be a hit or miss when it comes to goalkeepers, when it comes to Arsenal Football Club. So I really can't say too much on him. So I won't drop the hammer until we find out what's what. But like I said, we need quality on this bench.
Lee, what do you think?
Cancel the ad in the bottom. Cancel the ad in the bottom corner before you get done for copyright on that post you're putting up there. So man, see, I got you covered, mate. Even if you made me wait backstage for 7 minutes. Do you see what it is with this goalkeeper though? Yeah. Do you see what they've done? It's very clever what they've done with this. Yeah. Arsenal and Liverpool, right? So now they're kind of saying, well, subconsciously and indirectly, well, Liverpool have got Alisson and they still want him. That's basically what they're saying. So why should we turn our nose up at it? Nobody watches Feyenoord, bruv. Let's just be real with this. Nobody watches them. Yeah, the only reason Liverpool's in there is because Arne Slot was manager of Feyenoord. And then now they've put that in the title to go, well, they want him, so Arsenal should want him. Yeah, it's all subconscious, bro. Yeah, let's just be real with this, yeah? We've signed how many goalkeepers since this manager's been here?
6.
Yeah. Is it 6? We've had Matt Ryan. We've had Matt Ryan, Runnison, Raya, Ramsdale. Who was the other one?
Then we get one for Norway. Not Norway, but what was the one that was Runnison? That was Runnison. I'm thinking Runnison.
Yeah, it's 4 goalkeepers.
No, it's more than 4.
Matt Turner.
5.
Matt Turner,
we've had 5. Yeah, we've had 5. That would be the 6th goalkeeper if we sign another goalkeeper. How many strikers we signed since he's been in? 0. How many right wingers? 1. And he's on loan back in Brazil where we got him from for €3.5 million when he was free. Yeah, why do we need another goalkeeper? Because this manager doesn't have a clue what he wants. 1 minute he wants Ramsdale, but he wants Turner. Yeah, the only reason we signed Turner was because it was a PR exercise to cover the American market. Let's just be real with this. The same as we signed Austin Trusty. Only Arsenal could come out and say trust the process and sign a player with the surname Trusty. Why are we on tour again in America? Because of the money. Why don't we go somewhere else? Why don't we go to Australia? Tottenham played Newcastle yesterday in Australia in a pre-season friendly, days after the season ended. Yeah. Why don't we go to Nigeria? Yeah, this is all subconscious, and it is all part of the conscious in about a year's time. Subconscious becomes the conscious. We all know this, yeah? Right? This goalkeeper is not signing for Arsenal. But if he does, questions need to be raised. Because we're going to go and sign David Raya for 27 million. And then we're going to sign this guy for, let's say it's 10 million pounds. Yeah, why is this guy calling me again, mate? It's simple. Pick up the cigarettes and drop them at the gaff. Fuck me.
No worries. So, Matty, you're not going with if Arteta wants him, we want him.
No, I'm not going with that, man. You know me better than that. No absolute way am I gonna go with that, man. I mean, it's like I told you. Look at the goalkeeper. Look at his goalkeeper record outside of Rhea, who was already established, and look at Ramsdale, who, for all intents and purposes, he's getting rid of, which should already tell you what he thinks about that, and the fact that he bought Rhea to replace him. So I mean, his goal when he chooses a goalkeeper, you have to kind of like really get a little bit trepidatious because you don't know what you're getting. And I mean, Matt Turner, Austin Trusty, these are guys that Runnison. I mean, we don't even have to talk about Runnison to talk about what was going on there. So I mean, his goalkeeping record is quite rough, man. So anytime we're linked with someone, you have to be cautious. But Lee brought up something that I hadn't even thought about. I didn't even realize he, at Feyenoord with Arne Slot. More than likely, he's probably going over there anyway. But just like he said, they just threw Arsenal on there because they knew it'd draw traction. And a lot of times when these articles come out, man, anything that's attached to Arsenal, because our fans are emotionally driven, is going to take whatever views you got and magnify it times 10. So this is all it was just paper.
Look at Mudryk. Look at Mudryk. Yeah, nobody knew who Mykhailo Mudryk was, but Arsenal fans had their pants around their ankles for Mykhailo Mudryk. Yeah, Mykhailo Mudryk then played up to that. And all of a sudden, then Chelsea go in and get him. And then he was on the phone apparently crying to Edu. Right? That guy went for 65 mil. Bro, this guy's played about 100 games in his career, and he's 24 or 23. Yeah, and this is what Arsenal fans do. They're emotionally driven, like Matty said.
There you go. No, but it's true though. Like, how many goalkeepers you're gonna go through until you find the one that you're comfortable with? And buying another goalkeeper that's not better than Raya. I mean, Raya, he's improved since he first come in. Let's be fair to him.
Yep.
At the same time, he's not an elite goal scorer, shot stopper, is he? So it's like, I completely agree with you, Matty, bro. If our main goalkeeper goes down, I'll be trusting this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it really makes me look. And this is why I keep bringing this up about these transfers this summer, is that we've got to really. And I hate to sound like Arteta, but we got to really nail it this summer. We got to really nail these transfers this summer because next season is going to be serious. I brought this up on Jay-Z just a second ago. Next year is going to be massive because if we don't do anything next year, people are going to be leaving, and we're back at a rebuild. And we've already 5 goalkeepers have already been brought in. Look at how many left backs. I think Yardman said we got 6, 8, right at 6 or 8 left backs. Bro, that's crazy. How heavy we are in certain positions, and in that other positions we don't have any coverage, none. It's lopsided. We just top heavy in the wrong areas. We're not top heavy in strikers. We don't have. Look at the right backs, the right Saka's position. What if Odegaard goes down? Who's gonna be the creative spark to come in if Odegaard goes down? Look, I'm gonna throw this out there. A lot of people aren't mentioning this. I've told Lee this. I'll say this. I'll say it here. You heard it here first. Trossard's gonna be out of here. Trossard's leaving soon. If you think he's gonna sit there and go through that again, what he went through this year, him just sitting there watching everybody else go in front of him, and he's winning games for us in clutch moments, he's gonna be out of here. He's not gonna stand for it. He getting to the back end of his career. He wants to try to win something. I know for a fact he wants to try to win something. So a lot of changes are going to be coming up very soon. So it's critical that this transfer window, we do what we need to do.
Look at this comment here. Wait, Arsenal want Beachlow. Good luck. That guy is always injured for Feyenoord. He'll fit in then, because you got loads of players that always get injured. It's probably true then. It's probably if he's injury prone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're spot on about Trossard, by the way. Have you seen all the stories that are coming out in the last couple of days about he's repaired his relationship with Trossard? Yeah, have you seen that? Have you seen them stories?
Yeah,
he heals rift with Arsenal attacker Trossard. Yeah, the Times report it, so it's probably fake. We don't know. It's maybe part of the PR. Who knows? He can be stubborn and has had a difference of opinion with Arteta this season. The pair now enjoy positivity working together. Yeah. I'm not being funny, yeah. There's a reason why Leandro Trossard, yeah, is being stubborn. The guy scored 3 goals less than Saka this season. And he doesn't play every minute of every game. He doesn't take penalties, and he scores clutch goals in terms of we ain't won nothing. However, let's go back to the very start of last season, the Community Shield. Not that I rate it as it ain't a trophy, it's a friendly, but we brought him off the bench. He equalised in stoppage time. Our fans then hyped that up. The manager and the club hyped that up because we won on penalties. They put that in the picture with the team photo with the dog and the team going forward for the squad photo. Yeah, he scored off the bench against Chelsea. He scored off the bench against Bayern.
Whoa! You started you messing it up. You got to go all the way back to last year when we bought him and he was on form and he was player of the month and he went missing.
In March last year, player of the month, didn't see him again till the end of April.
Yep. That right there. Right there. Quite frankly, for me personally, I say that's the reason why we lost out on the title last year.
Yeah, he threw Jesus straight back in.
Yep.
After a knee surgery.
No coincidence he did the same thing again this year. No coincidence he did the same exact thing again this year.
Big up the comment underneath. Yeah, you just pinned it. Stubborn. Definition of the one underneath Francisco.
Yeah.
That one. Stubborn. Definition. Persisting with Jesus and Eddie. Fact. And this is what winds us up as fans, yeah? And this is why we've got such a blessed community, all of us. Matty's channel, Northside's channel, my channel, even Jez, yeah, even people that follow Kenny on Insta. I know he's not got a channel. We have a blessed community because we just say what we think and we say what we see. Yeah, these people love to make out that we can't see. Well, hence the goggles, I maybe can't. But since I got the goggles, yeah, I can actually see what's going on, right? But at the same time, when you go through people that slag us off, like the big accounts, and these people called us out, other accounts, and you go through their tweets on a match day during the game, they're saying exactly what we're saying. But then we get the result, oh, just be happy we've won the game, and rah, rah, rah. Whereas we go, no, that's not how you analyze a football match. You're slagging it off all the way through, oh, this, and this, which is what we're saying on watch-alongs. But then when you come to reviewing the game at the end of it, these fans just want to sweep everything under the carpet, pick up the rug, sweep it all under and go, cool, well, we've won the game, just be happy. Whereas we sit there and we go, we won the game, but he was awful. Yeah, and he's been awful for a while now, whatever player it may be. We won the game, but it wasn't because of him, because he dropped a stinker. And we need to find someone to come in and do a job over him or challenge him, whatever that player may be. And you just said it about Odegaard. Yeah, we're sitting there saying, how comes Eddie and Ketty was playing so many games in a row? Yeah, how comes Jesus comes straight back into the team after a knee surgery, after a player of the month for Arsenal Football Club, has scored 7 goals in that month or whatever it was, or 5 goals or whatever it was, and a few assists, won us football matches, and then he's get dumped on. If I'm Leandro Trossard, his face when he got hooked off the other week, I can't remember what game it was, he scored, yeah, and they subbed him off a couple of minutes later. If I'm him, as soon as I get home, I'm phoning my agent, or on the way home in my car, I'm phoning my agent, get me out of here, mate. Yeah, because that guy is sitting there watching Saka drop stinker after stinker. And yes, he's had some amazing games as well. But there's a lot of bad games that he gets away with because he just scores a goal. Yeah. Or just gets an assist. Yeah. He's been poor, Saka, every back end of a season since he's broke into that first team. Why? Because we ain't got no one that he trusts, this manager. Reece Nelson against Fulham, yeah, on the left-hand side. He actually played all right against Fulham. Who got hooked? Reece Nelson. And we were sitting there on the watch-along, mate, going, yo, why are you hooking Reece? Saka's done nothing all game. He's done nothing. And he stayed on. And it must be very frustrating for some of these other players to see Saka be the favourite at the football club, because he has got, and I get he's got favourites. Every manager has their favourites. Yeah. Every parent has their favourite. Yeah. My sister's the favourite in the family. I tell my mum and dad this all the time. They go, oh, shut up. Like, she's the favourite. She's the only girl. I get it. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it must be very frustrating if you're a Reece Nelson, yeah, or a Leandro Trossard, and you're seeing players dropping stinkers, but you're the one that gets hooked off after you've done something in the game to put you in the lead or get you back in the game or score the winning goal. Yeah, and at some point it is going to happen. And let's be real, Trossard's 29, bro. We went through this on the stream the other night. He has literally won one title and 1 cup, and they were both at Genk. He's 29. He's nearly 30, bro. If I'm him, I'm leaving.
Well, apparently behind closed doors, he's been kicking off. Yeah. And people were commenting, oh, look at Trossard. He's been, disagreeing with the manager. Yeah. At least he didn't do what Ramsdale did, though, and call his dad and start doing interviews and doing all of that. Yeah. He kept it to football. I respect that more. Ramsdale, dad. You know them kids when they're getting bullied at school, dad. End of the day, dad. He was bullying me. It was him. Puppy. It was him. Which one? The black one. It was him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bitching and crying. Come on, man. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that players challenge managers, bro. How many times have Cristiano Ronaldo challenged the manager? Messi as well. We heard how many times he was kicking off at Barcelona. They want to win.
Alexis.
As long as you're performing, I don't mind you kicking off, yeah, because it's football. Yeah, and you're going to challenge the manager if you don't think he's right. And it's down to the manager to convince you. Pep always tells players, grabs them, takes them to the whiteboard and says this, that. They're still kicking off. Do you remember when KDB got hooked off and he started kicking stuff? Even Edison, he got taken off. Yeah, and he's kicking the chair, booting the chair and everything. He's angry because that's why, bro. He wants to win. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. When a player gets subbed off and they're smiling and smirking, yeah, I hate that. Why are you like if you're winning 5-0 or you're winning the game 3 or 4 goals clear, then cool. Walk off like a snail, take the standing ovation, take all the adulation and walk off and cool, fist pump, cuddle, whatever, handshake, yeah, high five your teammates on the way off, say hello to the ref when he's telling you to hurry up. But if you're drawing the game, losing the game, or you're only 1 goal clear in the game, and you're smiling at being hooked, or you're walking off like a snail, sorry, mate, that winds me up. It's like when a player scores an equaliser, and they go and milk the celebration. Mate, you're not winning the game. Get the ball out the back of the flipping net and run back to the halfway line. Put the ball on the spot. We're here for business. Yeah? Now we've got you. Now the tide turns, bruv, because now we're back in the game and now we're going to finish you. There's too much of this in English football. Yeah, and there's too much at Arsenal. It's all about the Instagram post. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is one of the worst. Garnacho's one of the worst. Mannion Rashford's one of the worst. Yeah, we've got it with Martin Odegaard. We've got it with Saka. Yeah, who was the guy for Roma who scored the, was it Pellegrini? Yeah, it was Pellegrini. He scored 2 goals against Leverkusen the other night in the semi-final. 2 penalties. Yeah, and he's celebrating, giving it all of this, shushing and blah, blah, blah. I did a stream the very next day. They got knocked out, 4-2 in total, yeah, on aggregate. But they were 2-0 up, drew 2-2 away, lost 4-2. I said, the only reason he done all them celebrations, I guaranteed, that's going on his Instagram. I don't follow Pellegrini. I went on his Instagram, and he had all the celebrations he done. Yeah, we gave it our best. We tried. Yeah, we'll go again next season in that cup. Yeah, that is what these men are doing. Yeah, Jude Bellingham giving it all of this. Yeah, running into the crowd at the Etihad after they won on penalties after he dropped a generational stinker. Yeah, and he was the first man in the crowd. Why? He gets the club. He gets the club. Yeah, Odegaard does it. Flicking his hair. Oh, I get goosebumps walking the team out. Was it not? I was Paredes. My bad. It was not Pellegrini. It was Paredes. My bad. But either way, yeah, all of these players are doing it. Yeah, the only one who can probably get away with doing it and nobody can say shit to him, yeah, is Vinny Jr. Because that guy turns up every big game I've ever watched him. Yeah, and he does more arm waves and more giving it the big un than anyone. But he is him. Yeah, all the rest of them, it's all for their Insta and their social profile. And it winds me up, lads, because now Mason Mount does it as well. Because now when a player drops a stinker, yeah, it's, oh, but he gets the club. Oh, but look, he's playing with passion. He understands what it means to play for us. I'm supposed to believe in Norwegian, yeah, that has been farmed out to the Dutch league, yeah, farmed out to Sociedad, farmed out from Real Madrid, played 11 times for them, and now has come to England. I'm supposed to believe he gets what it means to play for Arsenal Football Club. Do me a favour.
Facts. This comment here as well is absolute fact. Simeone took Courtois on loan and Oblak from Benfica for peanuts. Ramsdale and Raya nearly 100 mil for average flappers. Facts, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And which goalkeeper have we got anywhere near the level of them two? Because Courtois is doing it for Real Madrid, and Oblak is an absolute top goalkeeper, bro, for Atleti. So what's going on? What's going on here? Why can't we identify world-class? We can't identify a world-class finisher. We can't identify a world-class number 10. We can't identify a world-class left-back. We can't identify anything, bro. It's a joke. We can't even, bro, it's an absolute joke. And then people are going to be talking about FFP. FFP, we're going to keep hitting FFP because we keep spending money on players that aren't good enough. But quickly, Lokonga, guys, it looks like he's leaving. It looks like he's leaving Arsenal. But he's not going Luton. They're not interested in making it permanent. Just like Nottingham Forest ain't interested in making Nuntavaj a permanent deal. Anyone surprised, Matty? You surprised?
We spent 17 million euros or pounds, excuse me, on this right here. I want y'all to look at this screen. I want y'all to let that sink in. The money we spent on this young man right here. And he is leaving the club. That 17 million could have been put somewhere better. We could have brought in somebody else. This right here shows you the transfer policy of one Arsenal Football Club right here. This is it. This is one of the best examples I can give you. They hyped this man up. They were saying he can do a job. Give him time. He's young. Not even relegated teams want him. He'll probably end up playing for the Columbus Crew. I'm just going to be straight with you. He'll be here in America. If he ain't playing for the Columbus Crew, he'll be playing for a team down in somewhere in South Mexico. This is absolutely this right here was wasted time. This is what this transfer was. Wasted time. Wasted time. We could have moved that money somewhere else. And now we're finally starting to see the horrors of transfer windows past come back. The ghosts, fellas, of transfer windows past are knocking on our door. They're coming and they're coming back and they're haunting us. I told you. What do y'all think we're gonna sell them for? We paid 17 for what we selling them for? 2, 1, 400,000 at best. Might have to just eat the contract. I mean, this we cannot, y'all. Adolf in the chat, you know what? You don't want me making the decision because half of this team wouldn't even be here if it was up to me, my friend. We'd have a whole different batch of players. We have got to get these transfers right. I'm saying here, look, I have the transfers from the last few years sitting right here in front of me. I could just go right through them. Right through them. Cedric Suarez was here when the manager came. That was his first. Shout out to Yard Man for telling me that. That was his first transfer. Cedric Suarez. How often did he play last year, Lee? How much time did he get on the field last year?
Next to none.
Absolutely none. Nuno Tavares. $8 million. $8 million. How many times have we played him? $8 million.
Less times than he's licked up his dogs this season.
I mean, you look at this. I mean, and it's like these players. I told y'all. I mentioned this the other day. I said it's time to come to grips. Some of these players were good enough when we were challenging in the Europa League. When we was trying to get out of eighth. When we couldn't go out and go attract massive names because of our league position. These are the players that have to go. They have to go now. They have to go. We can't get anything out of them. We have a saying here: you're not gonna get blood out of a turnip. You're not getting the blood out of that turnip. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. It's time to move some of these players on, and it's time to get good. No, excuse me. Let me rephrase that because somebody's gonna clip that and run with it. No. It's time to get great world-class players. Well, we need to get backups. Man City don't buy backup players. And if they do buy a bad player, they get rid of it. And then they go buy the player to fix the problem. So we've got to get on that level. It's time for us to start being more ruthless as a football club. And this also highlights something else, Northside and Lee. Edu must be under fire this summer.
Fact.
He must be under fire this summer. For all the hell I give Arteta at times, I'm putting extra hell on Edu this year because, see, this brother here has been sitting here, as Lee would say, nicking the living for the last few years. Yep. Absolutely hadn't done.
Yeah, but what is Edu cooking, man? What's Edu cooking? He's cooking salmonella, mate. That's what he's cooking.
Yeah. He damn sure ain't cooking the feijoada. He's damn
No feijoada.
No feijoada. No.
No carne asada.
It is time for that. It is time for him to be getting ready to head up out of here too. If we have a sorry transfer window this year, it's time to get him out of here. And this is going to show this. If it's going to show this year, he's going to have to show that he can draw big names. He's going to have to show that he can bring in some big names to this football club. Yeah, Declan Rice, that was easy. Oh, you just pay the money. Yeah. See, he like a lot of them. Well, let's just pay the money and we can get them. You know, these.
Party.
these deals where you can just throw money and then the player automatically come. No, I want to see him negotiate a tough deal and get the player there. I want to see
Mikhailo Mudryk, even though we didn't want him, they did. He couldn't get it over the line because Chelsea stormed the thing and went and got him. Yeah, the only one he's got over the line. Yeah, and all the stories come out. Oh, but Bayern wanted him. Yeah, and Man City wanted him, and they've gone in with a last minute bid. Yeah, we put money on the table. They weren't prepared to go to 105. We did. Man City have walked away from the Harry Maguire deal, the Virgil van Dijk deal. They've walked away from many, many deals. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, big up Static, man. Always love Static, man. Yeah, man's Blocky Balboa, man. Blocky Balboa, bro. Like, he goes on a mad one. He wakes up one day and chooses violence, and I'm just like, but no, honestly, Static, you're a real one, man. You've been there OG from day one of my channel. I always rate you, man. But yeah, you've blocked enough of my friends, like proper friends. It's calm, innit? It's calm. Yeah, I love you, man. You're a good guy, man. Always love. I've never got a bad word to say about you, man. And also, I've put a thing backstage as well, if you can share it, yeah? This is how you know it, because it links to the Sambi Lokonga story you just posted, yeah? All right.
Big up.
I'll read this out. Arsenal have completed the signing of Anderlecht midfielder Sambi Lokonga on a long-term contract. The fee is, although undisclosed, it's believed to be around 17.2 million for the Belgium under-21 international, right? Okay. He joined Anderlecht at 15, made his first team there, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Albert is a very intelligent player who has shown great maturity, said boss Mikel Arteta. He has been coached very well by my buddy Vincent Kompany and his team at Anderlecht. I know Vincent very well, and he talks so highly of him. Why didn't he sign him then? Why didn't he say, I'll have him on loan? Let's be real. Burnley could have had him on loan. Yeah, and the positive impact he's had on Anderlecht in the recent seasons. We are very confident Albert's ready for the next stage in his development, and we are looking forward to welcoming a new member to our squad with this quality and presence. Edu said this: there was a lot of interest in Albert, and he was a big target for us. He will bring us strength in depth in the center of midfield. Yeah, cool. He will bring strength and depth, and he's got quality, and he was highly sought after. Yeah. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Let's have a look at his stats and how many minutes this guy's played for Arsenal. Yeah, since we signed him. Because the guy in October 22nd turns 25. Yeah, 25. Let's not make out this is an 18-year-old that's been out on loan and we're going to bring him back. Yeah. Let's see how many minutes of football this guy's played for Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. After we spent 17 million, according to that report. Yeah, let's say it was 15 million. Either way, it's a shambles. Right, let's see. Let's have a complete look at this overall balance of this guy, bruv. Let's have a look. Let's go by club. How do we do this? By club. Smash the likes up while I figure out what I'm doing. He's played 39 games for Arsenal in total. I don't know how I do per club. How do I do this on Transfermarkt? I don't know. I don't know how I do it. I'm baffed. By club, I can't do by club. So I don't know. Fuck.
What are you looking at? Lokonga, Transfermarkt.
Lokonga by club on Transfermarkt, and there's no option to show by club. It just says overall balance, and it just tells me how many games he's played. 39 games for Arsenal. Yeah. I want to know how many. He's played a whopping 19 games on loan for Luton this season. Yeah. This guy also, by the way, played 78 times for Anderlecht. Yeah, he went on. When was he at Palace? Was that the season before? It was, wasn't it, under Roy Hodgson, the season before Luton? Played 9 times. So he's played 9, 28, 58, 67. He's played about 140 games of football and he's 25. He's shit.
Well, you know, Lee, that right there sums it up. These other managers are able to identify the problem quickly. Our manager will play over and over. These type players get played over and over and over until until something happens, and then the fan base goes, "Oh well, let's give him a shot." You know, if Mikel's going, he wants him, then I want it. He's right. Let's give him a shot. He'll come do. He can do a job. This is where all those tropes come in. But I've got the stats. I found the stats. Yeah. This guy that was lauded up as strength and depth in midfield with his quality, and he's been coached by my friend and all of this BS, yeah?
In 39 appearances, he managed to get 0 goals, 0 assists, but he did get booked 5 times. 5 times, which is 1 every 7.8 games, yeah? Right? He mustered in that 39 appearances, 2,367 minutes, divided by 39 games, a whopping 60 per game on average. He's shit. Yeah, and you've only got to have a look at the clubs that have loaned him, with all due respect, Crystal Palace and Luton.
That's what I'm saying, man. Listen, we're struggling once again. We're like flipping hoarders over here at Arsenal. We can't get rid of them. It's true. We're like hoarders. We can't get rid of the players. Like I said this about Nuntavaj. Like, how is Nuntavaj, if he's such a great player, how is he not even able to attract Nottingham Forest? How can Sambi Lokonga respectfully not be able to attract Luton? Look at the clubs we're talking about. And then people wonder why we critique these players. Because even the teams down near the relegation zone don't even want our bench players. And these players are supposed to be our bench players or players to break into the team. It's an absolute joke. I'm just going to get through some of these, some of the chat, and then I'll let you guys go. You guys wanting Arteta out shows you have standards. I'm a Liverpool fan, but from where we were 8 weeks ago, we've underachieved this season. Any Liverpool fan thinks otherwise has no standards. Big up to you, bro.
Big up to you, because you know what, mate? Yeah, when I was going to school, every single man or boy back then was either Man United or Liverpool. Yeah, and Liverpool back in the late 70s and 80s, relentless, even into early 90s, and then you went 91, and George Graham ended you for 30 years. But do you know what I like about Liverpool? They always take the cup seriously. And if they hadn't took that League Cup seriously this season, he would have walked out on his last season with no trophies, you know. Yeah, that's a disgrace. And if that football club, right, if that football club had backed him with a few more players over the seasons that he's been there, 9 seasons or 8 seasons, whatever it was, if they'd just given him a few more players, he probably would have won about 3 to 5 more trophies. Yeah, he's a top manager, absolutely quality manager, mate. Yeah, right. But that football club, he absolutely squeezed every bit of the talent out of them players, run them into the ground. Firmino, Mane, Salah, Henderson, Robertson, he's dusted now. Van Dijk's on the edge. Like, this is probably his last season at Liverpool coming up. He squeezed every last drop out of them because he's a good coach. Yeah. And he got the mentality. Whereas we're looking at players and we're going, oh, give him time. Give him time. There is no time. Football stands still for no one. All of a sudden, Liverpool went from 1990 winning a title. George Graham came back in 91 and got it back. Yeah, then it went 30 years. I know they were winning trophies here and there along the way, but you can go 30 years just like that. Klopp comes in there and people are going 1 in 9. Who cares? Somebody in the chat earlier, when we were on the show with Jez, said Ancelotti, has won 4 titles
in 20 years.
It's actually a lie. It's 5. Yeah, it's actually 5 because he's won in 5 different leagues. But he's won 5 titles in over 20 years. Bloke's won 27 trophies. These people are so obsessed with a title and forget all of the other trophies. And that is why I like Liverpool. Yeah, because Liverpool always take the cup competition seriously. They've won 6 Champions Leagues. 6. Bro, we've won none. 0. They've won the same as Bayern Munich in Europe in terms of Champions Leagues. That's why I rate Man United this season and last season. That manager's shocking. But he knows he ain't going to win the league, so he has a cup run. Yeah, Chelsea are crap under this ownership they've got now. Poch is crap. He's obviously gone now. He weren't sacked, I don't think. I think it was just, we'll agree to disagree and see you later. Yeah. But he knows he ain't going to beat Pep and he ain't going to get up to the top. So he had a cup run twice. These managers, and I don't rate Poch, but at least he had a go. At least he got to a cup final. At least he got to a cup semi. And let's be real, we should have won the cup final and he should have been in the final with the other cup because he should have equalised or probably beat Man City that day. Yeah, they had good chances. Jackson was missing sitters that day. Yeah. Our club think that they can dismiss all the cups and just go for the Holy Grail. We've never won the Champions League and we ain't won a title for 20. So at least have cup runs, lads, and try and get over the line to build the mentality. Look at the players that he's got left in this squad since we've won that FA Cup. Bukayo Saka, run into the ground. He'll be dusted by 25, 26. Yeah, same as Michael Owen was, right? Eddie Nketiah, he don't rate anymore. Reece Nelson, he don't rate at all. Yeah. El Nenny's left the football club, and Martinelli. They're the only players left from the squad. Yeah, and that it weren't even the squad, it was the players. Some of them were injured, so they weren't even in the cup final squad. That's all we've got left. So how many of these players have got over the line at Arsenal? Because El Neni weren't in the squad that day. Saka didn't get on the pitch. Eddie Nketiah never got on the pitch. Neither did Reece Nelson or Martinelli. He weren't in the squad. So how many of these players have actually seen and got over the line with Super Duper Mick at Arsenal? Absolutely fucking none of them. Yeah, and the ones that have, he's got rid of.
That's the thing. No, go on, mate. Go on, mate.
This is why I said last season, this is why, Lee, I was so mad when we lost to City in the Cup. Because I honestly think if we go back to that and then we would have beat them in the Cup, and that would have propelled us to the title. Then you go into the final stretch of the season. We can do this, guys. We beat them. You know, it's a whole different ball game. And then this year, you forego the FA Cup. You say, you know what? Throw that away. Let's focus on the Champions League. And then you see how that pan out, knowing that we were ill prepared for that anyway. And like I've told both of y'all in private conversations, in different conversations, that we overachieved this year in the Champions League. We overachieved. And like I said yesterday, when the draw comes out this year, I can just best about guarantee it's going to be a little bit tougher than it was last year.
We said this on the phone, innit? That Champions League group was a Europa League group.
Yeah, we got off the hook. You know, we got off the hook. There was even a few other people that online that was saying this year that if we wanted to win it, this year should have been the year we should have tried to win it, because all these other teams, they get ready to strengthen. You know, Juventus. We know Juventus strengthened it just after they got
Lons PSV, Lons PSV and Sevilla. Then we get Porto and the worst Bayern team in 13 years.
Yeah, these teams are going to be strengthening, Lee. And then
we could have got Man City or Real Madrid, obviously. However, we haven't lost to Man City this season.
Nope. So then,
if they had got through, we would have fancied half a chance against them in 2 legs. Yeah, but Real Madrid, you'd go, okay, cool, go out there and just park the flipping bus and hope to do them at the Emirates. But we'd still be in a semi, wouldn't we?
Lee, we've got to start winning these cups to get some mentality change. They've got to get a taste of success. They have a taste of progress. They don't have a taste of success. Nobody in this team knows what it's like to hoist up a trophy right now. I mean,
it's not going to help with this. You know, this question here. Do you got any reasons on why Arsenal are shit at selling players? The problem is this. Every time our players that aren't good enough are about to end their contract, we put them on stupid, ridiculous contracts. Eddie Nketiah, you could have got rid of him. But you know what? You put him on 100K a week. Yeah? Did Liverpool do that with Solanke when they realized that he wasn't? They already could see.
Divock Origi left for free.
Exactly.
That guy won Champions League with him by being clutch, by the way, against Barcelona.
Yep.
Yeah. That quick corner from Trent. Yeah. Divock Origi left that football club for nothing, bruv. He's clear of Eddie Nketiah. Yeah, that guy's had big moments in big football matches to win their major honours, you know. When Liverpool said, cool, thanks for the memories.
We did this all the time. Rob Holding, we should have got rid of him years ago. I know we got rid of him. You should have got rid of him years ago, but we kept re-signing.
$1.5 million we got rid of him for. And people are talking about the add-ons. The add-ons were $2.5 million. The bloke's not played all season.
Callum Chambers.
We're resigning Deadwood, yeah? We're resigning players that would go to a Nottingham Forest, yeah? With all due respect. Teams like that. For them to put a player on 100K, that is a lot. That needs to be like almost like a star player for them to put a player on those kind of wages. They know that these players ain't good enough. So then we put them on contracts that nobody will match. And we always do it towards the end of the contract. It makes no sense. And all of a sudden now they got 3 years, 4 years. It's the same with El Neni. Why can't we get rid of him? Why? Because we re-signed him to a contract that nobody else will pay.
You know what goes on?
And then he's left for free after we signed him up last summer on a 1-year extension to fast track him to be a coach at our club. That was another lie because he's left for nothing.
Y'all, people forget this. I hadn't heard. Y'all forgot about this. We loaned him out twice before that. Remember, he went to Turkey, came back, went back again.
Turkey came back. Yep.
Yeah, he went twice. He went to 2 different teams and came back.
Yeah, but he's good around the training ground. What does he do? Fucking card tricks, tell jokes. Like, But we signed him up last summer to a 1-year extension. Yeah, he was out of contract. We gave him a 1-year deal. And it was all peddled out by Charles Watts, James Benge, Tom Canton, all these little media darlings, these media puppets. Yeah, they all peddled this rubbish out that he was being fast-tracked and Arteta has a plan to make him a coach at the football club. He's sat on the bench all season. He's played 95 minutes of football in the entirety of the season, in all comps. 95 minutes El Nini's played. He's on 40 grand a week. And now he's saying his goodbyes in a video the other day, and Arsenal fans are going, oh, thank you, El Nini. Such a great servant to the club. Of course he is, because he's been nicking 40 grand a flipping week for years. Yeah, that guy, yeah, fair enough. I actually think he's not a bad player. We bought him for 5 mil. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's crap.
He's not trash, but he's too comfortable being mediocre and being a bench guy and doesn't do anything. So that becomes a problem. That is the problem.
Yeah, you know, but these lies get forgotten. Last year, everyone was like, oh, but we're keeping him because he's going to be a coach under Super Duper Mick. Why is he leaving the club for nothing then? He's walking out for free after we paid him 40 grand a week. That's 2 million a year, you know. 2 million he's just earned. He's played 95 minutes.
Hey, Lee, you could have went and found a loan player in January this year and pay just a loan.
I thought we brought Sambi Lokonga in to be the replacement for this guy. But then we loaned him out to Palace. Roy Hodgson don't fancy him. Then we loaned him out to Luton. Yeah, and the best looking manager determined by AI computer, the supercomputer, yeah, didn't fancy him. Yeah, but then he'll go and score a goal or go to Man in the Match award, and Arsenal fans are in their pants, like, knickers down again. Charlie Patino, another one. Yeah, this guy's on loan. He got Blackpool relegated. Worst goals against, bruv. This guy's a midfielder. He should be protecting the defence. Yeah, he should be helping to score. He then goes to Swansea, and they were bottom of the table for weeks. Yeah, I think they finished like 15th or something, or 14th, 17th. Yeah, our fans were going, oh, he's the next Aaron Ramsey. And this is the problem. Next one will be Ethan Nawari. This guy's bagging in the under 17s, yeah, Euros for the boys team, yeah, for England. It's currently running now. I think they play tonight, actually. But he's bagging. Yeah, who's the other lad that scored 7 goals against West Ham?
That don't mean nothing to me. And Nketiah was doing in the under 21s for England.
Bro, I was at Nketiah's debut. He came off the bench, yeah, and scored against Norwich last minute. Then he scored again. Yeah, then he run from the halfway line like Leo Messi, dribbling past everyone, and then he scored a well. We were all on our feet. Ask Kenny. The whole stadium stood up. Eddie, Eddie, Eddie. We were like, we've got a star boy here, mate. Yeah. Fast forward.
That's what they were doing at the stadium, y'all.
Fast forward 7 years later, this guy scored a whopping 32 or 35 goals more. 7 years later. He scored 2 on his debut 7 years ago. And we've gone, yo, you're walking out for free. What we'll do is we'll sign you up and give you 100 grand a week. Reece Nelson was going, here's 5 million up front and 100 grand a week. Why don't you play him? Starboy is dropping stinkers in games and a lot of games. Don't let the GA fool you. He's been poor this season. Yeah, he's been poor. Yes, he scored a lot of goals. Yeah, but the first half of the season, he was decent. He's fell off a cliff ever since. Yeah, but the GA will get him out of jail. Why can't Reece go and play out there? Why can't Martinelli go on the right or Jesus go on the right? Why can't we put Trossard on the left instead of Martinelli and put one of them out there? Because he has to play him. I swear down in that geezer's contract, Saka, he has to play pretty much every minute of every game. I swear I know when Xhaka and Bellerin were at the club, they had a deal in their contract. They had a clause in their contract where they had to play at least 30 plus games a season. Yeah, in all comps, at least. Yeah, Premier League, sorry, not all comps, Premier League. Which is why every week when Xhaka was dropping stinkers, he was playing again the next week. It was in his contract. Bellerin the same. Yeah, these things are in contracts. Yeah, I swear Saka's got that in his contract that he has to play as many games as possible in a league season if he's fit.
That's a problem within itself because it shouldn't be on that. It should be on performances. Yeah, but when you're not going out there and getting better, that's what happens. You start getting player power because that could quite easily turn into player power if he doesn't get his way. At the moment, he's getting all the minutes. Yeah, so it's not going to be a problem. If we we should go out there and get better than Saka. Yeah, and there was, who's better than Saka? Bro, Saka ain't world class, so don't tell me they ain't better than Saka.
Facts. Cole Palmer's better than him. Go and get him.
Exactly.
Elise's better than him. Go and get him. Huh? Neto's better than him. Go and get him.
If he starts kicking off, why am I getting dropped to the
Mahrez is still better than him, so go and get him.
Oh, bro. These guys are like a single mum. Arsenal fans are like a single mum, bro. They don't want to cut the umbilical cord. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm not. My mum's it's like my mum, bro. I'm the only boy. She can't cut the umbilical cord. It's like my son, bro. Saccharate your son. Yeah,
so you're the favorite. So you're the favorite.
Huh?
You're the favorite.
I'm the prince.
Yeah, exactly. That's the favorite in my family because she's the only girl out of 4 of us. Yeah, she's the favorite because she's the only girl. Yeah, and it's the same at football. It's the same in real life. Everyone has their favorites. Everyone has people. Look at the England setup. Harry Maguire is going to go to the Euros and he's going to play nearly every minute of every game if he's fit. Because why? Because Southgate trusts him because he's his favourite and he's seen him score goals and blah, 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 and get him to a semi, get him to a final, get him to a quarters. So he trusts him. Luke Shaw's in the squad. He's been injured most of the season and trashed when he's played. Why? Because he scored in the Euro final inside 2 minutes. So he's going to trust him over any other left back. Livramento should be in that squad. Yeah, despite his surname sounding Italiano, he is actually English. He can actually play for Scotland as well, I think. Yeah, Livramento should be the left back. And he's a right back and he's better than Luke Shaw. Come on.
You know what? We're getting linked to another kid. We're getting linked to another youngster. And I'm going to go into Francisco, what he's got to say, because this guy watches Benfica even more than me and has been following Benfica probably even more thoroughly than me. So we're gonna share this one. I'm sure you've seen him before, Lee. I don't know, Matty, if you know much about him. But let's go into what Francisco had to say, because I started about Joao Neves. He's a young talent who is not ready yet to go to a more competitive league. But Arsenal looks like they want to build their own Epstein Island.
Yeah, I know Francisco very well. Just by that comment, I know exactly who this is. What's up, brother? How you doing? Boy, no.
This guy is not ready. And this guy will not come cheap. He will not come cheap. Yeah, because Man United keep being rumors that Man United are looking at him. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. It's Benfica. They don't sell cheap. Yeah, and this guy is not worth it. Yeah, people are telling me that he's a DM. He's not a DM. His weakest attribute is defending. He's not a DM. Benfica's needed a DM all season, and this guy, they've played him as a DM, doesn't work. He's actually better going forward, and even then, he's very raw. He's not developed yet. He's nowhere near. Just so people get an idea, he's nowhere near, not even the development of Renato Sanchez or Joao Felix, and we can see how that. This guy will flop if you bring him in right now. He will flop straight away. Joao Neves is not good enough to play in the Premier League. He's barely good enough.
Francisco, his dad have watched Benfica. Yeah, you're qualified to say that. I don't watch him, bro. So I've watched maybe 2 games of Benfica this season.
I'm qualified to say this. I'm tired of projects. I'm qualified to say that. I'm tired of projects. Right now, we don't need any projects right now. And I tell you this all the time. If we're going to buy a young player, what do I tell you every time we talk about this on the phone? I say, if we're going to buy a young player, get the very best young player available. The very best. That means whoever the best young player is. Stop getting these players that like you do on FIFA. You buy a player, you watch him on the curve to hope he go up. This is what we do. We get a player like this. This will be a typical Arsenal signing. You go out, you spend the 50, 60 million on him, and then 3 or 4 years, 5 years, he hadn't lived up to the hype. Now you wasted all that time. You spent that money. Now you can't get rid of him. Now you got to sell him at a garage sale. This is we've seen this up under this administration over and over and over and over and over. We don't need anyone that can do a job. We need a player that can get the job done. That's where we are now. It's time to get players that can get us over the line. We don't have any more time to keep hoping and wishing, hoping on the prayer. We don't have that. We don't have any time for that anymore. We spend too much time on these youngsters, man, that just are not panning out. We just need to go out and get the best player for the position that we're trying to get filled. Enough is enough, man. I am tired of going through this. And this is every year, y'all. This is every single year. But the mutants will come out and they'll say, well, who's the best player available? If I was getting paid for the transfer, to do transfer deals, I could tell you that. But but as I tell you all the time, Guns, you're gonna tell me there's not a player in the whole world that can't get the job done? There's no player in the universe. I'm talking the universe that can't get the job done. Come on, it's time for us to get past this, y'all. This is
what it's been since even before Wenger was here, mate. Yeah, like if you speak to Jez, you speak to Kenny, you speak to any of the older heads in this chat, yeah, right? We've always been 2 players short. Yeah, the difference is we had managers that could get us over the line even with the 2 players short. Yeah, Arsene Wenger in his worst is still better than this manager at apparently his best. Yeah, this guy's got us in a title race with Pep. Who could do that? Oh, what a manager. Nobody can beat him. Nobody can beat Pep. Right? Arsene Wenger, when we all wanted him out, got to 4 finals and 2 semis. In his last, or with Unai Emery in there as well. So the last 4 years of Wenger, plus the only year of Emery, got to 4 finals and 2 semis. This manager's had all the backing in the world, all the PR in the world. Yeah, the non-stop PR train. Yeah, everyone, blah, blah, blah. And all he's won, yeah, is an FA Cup and got to 2 semis. One against Villarreal, which he lost, yeah, to our former manager, who keeps scolding him every time he plays him. I think he's played us 5 times since he's left or been sacked. Now I think he's beaten us 3 out of the 5 times. Yeah, and let's not forget, yeah, one of them games, we were losing that game, and then Jorginho hit the ball off the crossbar, hits Emi Martinez and went in, and then Martinelli scored straight after. Otherwise, we would have lost that game. If that ball didn't go in the back of the net off of the back of Emi's head, yeah, we ain't winning that either. He would have beaten us 4 out of 5. Yeah, that former manager scored us with Villarreal. That's one of the 2 semis we got to. The other semi under this manager was Liverpool in the semi-final League Cup, the cup that's beneath a club like Arsenal, according to everyone. Yeah, so on par with the Community Shield, I was told yesterday on a stream. Yeah, and let's be real with this. We went to Anfield, yeah, had 10 men at one point. We got a player sent off. And then Minamino skied a ball over the bar in stoppage time or the last couple of minutes of the game. And Ben White was pointing at him, laughing at him. A week later, they come to the Emirates. Granit Xhaka fly kicks, karate kicks Jota in the chest. And then they go on and beat us on our own patch and then go and win the League Cup. Yeah. It's like, come on, man, what are we doing here? Yeah. And it's like, it's very, very easy for fans to get sucked in by a title race. That's great. Yeah, we've seen title races. Yeah, me and you, Matty, we've seen Arsenal win the league 5 times. 5. With 2 different managers. 5 times. We went up against mad prime Liverpool, the best team on the planet. That Liverpool team, yeah, was better than this Pep team now. And we've also seen Wenger come in from Japan, by the way. So who could do better? Well, maybe somebody in Japan's available. Yeah. Maybe somebody in Japan. Yeah, go and get him. Arsene who? Yeah. We see Arsene Wenger win 10 trophies. Yeah. And I'd say 8 of them, 8, maybe 9, maybe 7 or 8 of them were whilst Fergie was still managing. Because then obviously he retired. Yeah, 14, 15, 17. So 7 of them trophies were whilst Fergie was still managing. So how did Wenger get over the line? With less money, as a worse manager than Fergie, factually. Yeah, how did he get over the line? How did George Graham get over the line? And in Europe as well, by the way. He was the last manager to win us anything in Europe. How did he get over the line up against a Liverpool team? Yeah, that was just literally anyone in this chat that's older than me, yeah, or knows their history, or Liverpool fans like Lauren, yeah, that knows their club. That Liverpool team in the late 70s, all the way through to the late 80s, that 10-year period, they were fighting Everton for titles, but they were cleaning up. And you could not score at Anfield. George Graham masterminded a 2-0 victory at Anfield in 89. How? You couldn't score against them. And if you did, you get banged anyway. Yeah. How did he find a way? There's a manager out there somewhere out of probably about a pool of about 100,000 football managers in world football. There's somebody out there that can beat Pep to a title. Jose sat at home. He beat Pep to a title with Real Madrid. First season, I think, up against Pep, he got banged 5-0 in the first El Clasico. Real Madrid should have sacked him, but they thought, no, we'll give this geezer a little bit of time because he will beat Pep. What did he do? 100-point season, most goals ever in La Liga up against prime Pep. And it's still the goals record to this day. And how many years ago was that? Conte sat at home doing nothing. He found a way. He inherited a team in 10th. And people sit there and go, oh, but that team shouldn't have been 10th. And what? They finished 10th. The league don't lie. Sometimes it does. Yeah, sometimes it does. But that Chelsea team were trashed that season. They finished 10th. He took them from 10th to title, 93 points, cup final, record-breaking wins, by the way, 30 wins in a Premier League season. And then we found a way with Arsene Wenger again to beat that record-breaking Chelsea team. And not only that, we spanked him 3-0 at the Emirates. And then he ripped up his formation and went 3 at the back. And then he went on a mad run and won the title. So how did Arsene Wenger find a way? How did George Graham find a way? How did Unai Emery find a way with Villarreal? How does every other manager, Atalanta's manager, that's the second major honour in their history. First time in 66 years that they've won a trophy. How did Jose go to Roma and get them their first trophy in 14 years? Then get to Europa League final off the back of that. Yeah, and got robbed. How do all these managers find a way, bro? It's jarring. How's Xavi Alonso found a way to win the title this season? Yeah, how did Xavi Hernandez find a way to beat Ancelotti last season? He's not a better manager than Ancelotti. He ain't got a better squad. He ain't got no money. How did he find a way? It's jarring, man.
Facts. There's always a way, and there's always a way, yeah, to sub to the boys. It's in the title of the show, so make sure you smash the likes up on both channels. Both links are there. Yeah, we've got this. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, disciplina, caramba. Yeah, make sure you smash the likes up on both. Lee's almost hitting 100k. Matty, what are you on now?
2.7.
2.7. Get him to 3k, man. Finish that puta. Get him to 3k, man. ¿Qué estás pasando aquí? Get him to 3k, man. Big up, Matty, man. You go getting up there, bro.
I'm rolling
up there.
Come on, Matty needs 3k. Yeah, we need more people on this platform, yeah, to get more subs and more views, because there's not many real ones on this platform. I just want to say this very quickly as well. Right? My mum and dad are on a boat back to England from France, right? And my dad's text me. It's a 9-hour journey on the boat, yeah, right? And he's text me saying it cost him 500 euros, 498 euros one way on the ferry for 2 motorbikes. Absolute ripoff. Yeah. I said, that'll teach you. You shouldn't have left me. You hate me. He's then texted me a picture. There's a bear on the boat. Yeah. I've texted him back. Look. He's on the boat. Yeah. Look, he's on the ferry. Yeah. I've texted him back. Yeah. There's a bear on the boat. He's getting the sack. I've texted him back. I said, yeah, that's Arsenal's new signing. Yeah. Trust the process, guys.
The bear.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called Grizzly. Disgusting. Yeah, and this is the thing that winds me up as well, yeah, because there's always an excuse. Winners win. Do you think Usain Bolt, yeah, would sit there and accept second? Michael Jordan, Matty, you're into your American sports. I've watched The Last Dance. That guy's mentality is insane. Yeah. Can you imagine that guy playing in this era? Yeah. I don't know what it's like still. I don't watch basketball. I know you do. Yeah. Let
me put it to you this way. The Milwaukee Bucks won the championship. The next year they sacked that manager in the middle of the season. They're gonna probably they got put out this year. The manager that replaced him is probably gonna get the sack probably within the next couple of months because he's on thin ice. Only at Arsenal Football Club, unless you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. I had to do that. So anybody Dallas Cowboy fans in here, y'all know who y'all are. Those are the only folks that put up with mediocrity like that. Arsenal fans. I mean, second place. We celebrate second place. See, I told you what it is, Lee, and I'll say this again. Second place doesn't look as bad as 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. The optics. It's an optics thing for our Arsenal fans. And Northside touched on it today. It allows them not to be laughed at. Oh man, how we finished in second. So it don't look bad. But when you talk the trash that Arsenal fans talk, as if we're gonna win. I mean, you can just go through the catalog of videos we've seen all year. Real Madrid 11s and people saying this player can outdo this person. Sol Campbell couldn't get into this team. Just the stuff you heard all this year, all the stuff that you heard, and then we end up not doing anything.
Pray for Bayern.
Saying we got our fans saying about Saka in the shower, all this kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, making up songs for Odegaard in the shower.
I mean, so when you look at how when you look at the optics of second place, it looks like it's okay, but in all actuality, for everything that goes into it, almost $1 billion spent on this team, and nothing to be shown for it. There has to be a discussion on why aren't we getting over the line. And like I said, it's no longer just about Mikel Arteta anymore. Now you got to start going after the Cronkies. Why are y'all enabling this? Because if y'all aren't checking for success, then surely y'all are complicit in this. Edu, barbecues and stuff like that. And just think about it. These people are about to spend $90 million on Mudryk. They're about to spend top dollar on Mudryk. Now imagine if that deal would have went through. The chaos it would have caused. Do y'all think we would have got Declan Rice the next window? No, that wouldn't happen. So this is why I say when we make mistakes, we make them monumentally, and it gets us like 2 or 3 years down the line. We end up paying for stuff.
But that's because we're not respected at board level.
That's just
we're not respected at board level. Man City are respected in every boardroom around the world in world football. Yeah, and they know if you're doing business with Man City and Man City coming for your player, yeah, they're going to try and pull your pants down because it's Man City. But Man City will go, yo, we're better at closing than you are. ABC, always be closing. Yeah. They wanted Van Dijk. They said, we ain't paying that much money. They wanted Harry Maguire. They said, cool, we're back out of that deal. We ain't paying that. Yeah. They wanted Declan Rice, apparently. They ain't paying 105. Yeah, 100 mil, whatever. They've done it so many times with players because they'll walk away from a deal. Whereas with Arsenal, how many players have we genuinely, under this Edu and Arteta thing here, how many players have we genuinely had to go into a deep battle with other teams and a bidding war and all that, and actually come out the other side and got our man and he's been successful? Declan Rice won more at West Ham last season than he did at Arsenal this season. So until he wins something at Arsenal, he's only going to be remembered for doing what he did at West Ham. Yeah, Man City may have wanted him. They said, we ain't going to 100. You can have him. And guess what? They still won the fucking league. Name another player that we've gone into a bidding war with clubs, yeah, and actually got him under Edu and Arteta. I can't think of one, bro.
Can't think of one.
Yeah, he was peanuts at the time.
We couldn't get Awar. We couldn't get Draxler. We couldn't get Higuain.
And we were linked to him for 40.
We couldn't get Benzema. We couldn't.
Zaha.
Who else? Yeah, Zaha. Who else is
Mbappe?
Mbappe. We couldn't get.
Do you remember when Gazidis and Wenger landed going shopping in Monaco and that, and everyone thought, oh, he spoke to the family. That went well.
Lee, you remember? What's your boy?
Suarez, 40 million and one.
You remember Martial? I didn't know he was for sale.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was for sale. You remember that one?
Yeah, didn't know he was for sale, bro. You know the French market inside out. What are you waffling about, Wenger? Yeah, people believe this crap, you know.
There was no one available.
Oh, but he changed the diet, and that's why we kept winning, because he told people to eat pasta with no tomato ketchup. Shut up, man. Yeah,
but the Spanish one was embarrassing. The fact he mugged us off as well was like, yo, like, no offense to him, like he feels the way he feels.
Eden Hazard, another one.
Yeah, that was 15 million. We didn't pay that. That was nothing.
N'Golo Kante. Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He decided to go by Granit Xhaka because the whole package, agent fee, image rights, the wages, and the fee, the whole thing combined, yeah, cost 2 million quid less than N'Golo Kante. Yeah, Mahrez, another one. Every player was leaving. Not Mahrez. Vardy.
Vardy. Yeah.
We wanted Vardy. Yeah. Every player was leaving Leicester that summer. Everyone left. The whole thing. Kante, Mahrez, all the players were leaving, bro. We wanted Vardy, and they went, nah. But how comes all the other clubs got them players out of Leicester, but we couldn't get Vardy? Because he wanted to come.
Do y'all remember the player that played for? Oh man, I almost called his name, man. What was it? Lewis. Golly, he played for Werder Bremen. He went there.
Luis Gustavo. Was it Gustavo?
He turned us down to go there. You remember that?
Look at Bruno Guimaraes. Did Newcastle buy the guy after we've been linked to him forever? Newcastle dropped the announcement video, and it's all the screenshots, of the newspaper clips of Arsenal are in for Bruno. Arsenal are in for Bruno. They were trolling Newcastle. They ain't won a trophy since before my dad was born.
Yeah,
actually, that's a lie. It was probably about 8. Yeah, but either way, it's back to the 60s, bruv. Yeah, and they're trolling us.
Yeah,
we get mugged off every single time, bruv. Yeah, I'm sick of it. It's jarring. It's jarring, man. Like, come on, listen. The amount of money we have spent, we have outspent, Real Madrid since 2008. Look at what they've won. Look at the players they've signed, and look at us. Why? Because they're respected in every boardroom around the world. Yeah, Arsenal are not. Man City, if they want any player, they'll get them, unless it goes above the budget they've set, and they're not being bullied by anyone because they're elite. Yeah. You want to tuck us up for 105 for Rice? Yeah, cool. Say less. We'll get Kovacic. Fuck you. Yeah, let him go, Arsenal. Cool. No, guess who won the title?
Yeah, it was Gustavo stat. It was Gustavo because I remember that because we were linked to him, and then it came down to us and them. And he said, I'm going the other way. And that's when I was like, wait a minute. We got players turning down opportunities to come to Arsenal to go play for a team that I think they ended up finishing near the bottom of the table or something on that line. We are. I used to tell people this all the time. When Arsenal
it was Wolfsburg, mate.
Yeah, Wolfsburg.
You're right. Yeah, we get all the time. We get fucking mugged off. I'm sick of it.
Lee, I tell people when Arsenal walk in the room, Arsenal thinks people are laughing with them. No, they're laughing at them. They do it all the time. When we walk in, somebody say $100 million for the player, we show up with $25 million with add-ons.
Douglas Luiz, deadline day.
We turn up with less money and coupons. That's what we turn up with.
No cornflake packet, Northside, yeah. Or like McDonald's, when they do the Monopoly thing, yeah, and you might win a
you scratch off.
Free McFlurry, please.
Yeah. Big up to Adam in this chat. He said Wenger wouldn't pay for a penny to the agents. Fact. And that agent wanted $2 million for Kante. Yeah, he wanted $2 million to do the deal, and we said no, we'll buy Xhaka instead. What's Kante won? What's Xhaka won? I know he's gone invincible now, but look at what he did at Chelsea, and look at what Xhaka did at Arsenal. It's night and day, bro. And this is what winds me up, because everyone's been conned into thinking that we were struggling because of that stadium. We weren't, bro. It was 20 million a flipping year for 25 years. The Conkeys have paid off the stadium debt and refinanced it to themselves. They said, we'll take that debt. Best believe they're getting that back when they fuck off. Yeah, they're getting that back. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it was 20 million a year for 25 years. That was supposed to be, and it was the same as Bayern Munich. We both built our stadiums the same time, and they were both on a mortgage. The difference is Bayern Munich paid theirs off in about 12, 13 years, and ours was still on the mortgage. The Cronkies then in 2018 said, cool, we'll pay 240 million off the whole thing. Yeah, F you, we clear that off. Yeah. When Sky Sports and TNT are paying billions for the TV revenue, and we were qualifying for Champions League every year as well, what's 20 million quid when you're getting over 100, 200, 300 million a year? Yes, you've got your wage bill. Yes, you've got the upkeep of the stadium and all that. Yes, you've got other expenses. You've got to pay all the things. Yeah. 20 million, bro. And we were selling every single one of our star players. And Gary Neville, when he got the gig at Sky, was telling the world, oh, well, they have to sell because they've got the stadium there.
Really? But Juventus bought their stadium. Yeah, they bought their stadium. I didn't see them selling all their best players. And they were still dominating. So how can they dominate? And they got a stadium. And they get less money. They get less money than us. So what's the difference? Juventus paid for their stadium. I think they're one of the very few Italian teams, if not the only. No, I think there's a handful that actually own their stadium. Most Italian teams don't own their stadium.
Fact.
So how can they have that debt and still be able to be buying top players, buying Ronaldo and players like that? Even though I think by the time Ronaldo went there, they was probably bought. But that's besides the point. They were still winning the league all the time and dominating in Italy. And they
still getting the top players, yeah, and the top gaffers. Yeah, you just said Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid have barely spent anything in the last 10 years. You know that, in comparison to some of these other clubs. We've done this on the stream before. Yeah. Since 2008, sorry, I'm lying, 2012. Since 2012, their net spend is ridiculous after they've sold players and brought players. Their net spend is a joke, bruv. Yeah, Atleti, they've spent over $1 billion in that time, but they've recouped 960 odd million back. Yeah. Look at what Atleti have won since Simeone's been there. Fair enough, he's gone 3 years. He should have been sacked last season. 2 years without trophy, sacked, standards on the floor now. Yeah. But he still keeps getting to finals. He still keeps getting there. He still But I think he should have been sacked. Any manager who goes 2 years, you get given a job, 2 years, you ain't won nothing, sacked. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful at another club. That just means that you weren't successful at that club. Yeah, and people go, oh yeah, but look at what Simeone, oh, he's gone 3 years without a trophy. Arteta's gone 4, mate. If we got Simeone into Arsenal, oh, but yeah, he's the highest paid manager in the world. We'll pay him more and he'll come. Benzema was going to retire at Real Madrid. He said it so many times. Dangled 250 million fucking quid in his face and he went to Saudi. Oh, I've always wanted to play for a Muslim club.
Every player, every manager, everybody in any position at any football club is available for the right money.
Apart from maybe Pep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Klopp. But I agree, manager-wise. In terms of players, I'd say the only ones that are not available, because we don't have the facilities for that big man, because this club's penny pinching is probably Mbappe right now, and Messi and Ronaldo. Other than that, everyone else is available.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Let me just get through these super chats because they've been here for a while. We need players like Miguel, left back, Paulinho, DM, Pedro Neto, right wing, Barella, Ivan Toney. If we have a manager like Flick or Inzaghi, we win the Premier League. I believe that. I believe that.
But they believe that we have to rip up the whole process and we have to start again. Yeah, and he's not the right profile. What does that even fucking mean? Yeah, we've misprofiled him. You mean the manager's played him out of position?
We misprofiled the whole bench. Yeah. That's how we're in this situation.
Everything thrown off that end. If we're going by that,
these people start waffling. Yeah, we've he misprofiled him. Stop chatting bollocks. Yeah, stop using ChatGPT to make your arguments. Yeah, like real talk. Oh, he's misprofiled him. Yeah, I was arguing with Don. Yeah, in a group chat I'm in. Yeah, for Midday Live. Yeah, and they were talking about Ruben Amorim. Yeah, in this group chat. Yeah, Goonies in the chat. Me, Saeed, Jules, and Roms. What else is in there? LB. Yeah, and the chat just goes fire every day. It's on mute. Every group chat I'm in is on mute. Yeah, if my phone's on mute, my phone's on do not disturb. Nobody can get hold of me. Like I don't even reply. I don't even reply to my family, bro. Like if it's important, they call me. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? But Don goes, oh yeah, but he's not the right profile. I'm not even lying. I'm not going to show you the same. I can if I said this word needs to be banned from football. Profile. I said, what does that even mean? He goes, oh, that just means that the style that the manager plays isn't suited to the players at Chelsea. I said, what happened to fucking coaching, mate? And then there's been about 190 messages since. That was yesterday. I ain't read any of them. Yeah. What does that even mean? Oh, we've misprofiled him. Bro, Dennis Bergkamp, came through the school of excellence at Ajax. Right? Ajax back in the day, anyone who's in here, who knows about Ajax and has heard Bergkamp say this, Ajax will play you in every single position on the pitch, including goalkeeper, whilst you're going through their academy. And then they decide what your best position is. Because they'll go, right, he's no good in goal. He's no good at right back. He's no good in midfield. He's no good as a holding midfield. He's no good on the wing. He's no good here. He's a number 10. Yeah, he's a second striker, stroke number 10. Best player I've ever seen in the Premier League, Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp said this openly in an interview, and he don't do many. This is years back. He said, through Ajax, they play you in every single position, and they choose where your position is. Yeah? But guess what? Now you've played every position, your IQ is levels, because now you've had to play right back. Now you've had to play left back. Yeah? There's footballers in the league now that can't even trap a ball with their weak foot. Why have you got a weak foot? Yeah, how are you a professional footballer nicking millions a year and you've got a weak foot? Yeah, this is why players like Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Messi. Yeah, I know Messi, forget Messi, let's take him out. Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Pedro Neto, players like that, Foden. Why do they stand out so much? Because they can use both feet equally as well. Yeah, Jota's another one at Liverpool. Trossard, another one. What's his weak foot, bro? He can score, he can dribble, he can trap a ball with both. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. The boy at Barcelona, Joao, he's 16. Bro, he won a title when he was 15. 15, and people are waffling. Oh, but he's young, give him time. What phase was he in? He was still doing his flipping his bacharato. Like, get out of here, man. Do me a favor, bro. Come on. Yeah, Son. Which foot Son? Yeah, left foot, right foot, equally as good. These footballers like Brennan Johnson, yeah, are nicking a fucking living because they're athletes and they can run fast and they can get up and down the pitch and they can do 12, 13 kilometers a day. Yeah, it's jarring. Yeah, Gundo stands out. Cazorla stands out. There's not many of these in the game anymore. Yeah, because it's all about pace and power. Pace and power gets beaten every time by tech. Every time. Yeah. Why did pace and power get ripped apart by Pep at Barcelona? Barcelona ripped everyone. Pace and power. Every time. Why? Because, yeah, you ain't getting the fucking ball, mate. Yeah. Xavi Hernandez is a El Sapo, the toad, yeah? He's about 5'4". I mean, you couldn't get the ball off the geezer. Fabregas, Cazorla, Hleb, Nasri.
Yep.
Yeah. Now go Ronaldinho's, Messi. We're going up levels. Zidane's. I know he was a big lad. Bro, what foot was Zidane? Yeah, his right foot was as good as his left, and his left is apparently the strongest. Get out of it, man. Yeah, football is on its knees.
Facts, bro. Born and bred from Amsterdam. There you go.
My guy as well. Married to a Romanian G as well. Come on, couple sus. Couple sus. That means heads up. Yeah, heads up. On to the next.
But maybe at Ajax he was misprofiled, Lee. Maybe he was misprofiled at Ajax. You know what I mean? That's maybe why it's
misprofiled. No, you mean the manager played him out of position and he flopped. That's all that means. Misprofiled.
Or you can say I made a mistake.
Yeah. Bro, if a player's decent, he can play anywhere. Riyad Mahrez is so good. He is one of the best fucking technically gifted footballers I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some ballers, bro. That guy's first touch is sick. Left foot or right. When they won the league, he played false nine. No striker. They had no striker, bro. False nine. When they won the league again, right wing. Yeah, when they won the treble last year, yeah, he was playing number 10, right wing, left wing, scoring a hat-trick in the cup semi-final, benched the next day against Bayern Munich. Yeah, treble.
Hey, Northside.
Yeah. Yaya Toure for me is a midfielder that I see no weaknesses. There's no he can defend, he can talk, he can dribble, he can score, there's nothing he can do.
The complete player.
Yeah, proper. That is the ultimate. Yeah, him and Vieira were one-man midfields. Yeah, they were so good. You could flip a coin who was better. Me, I'm picking Vieira. Yeah, but if you have Yaya Toure in your fucking team, bro. Yeah, do you remember when he used to romp over halfway? Bro, it was like watching horse racing, bro. It was like a stallion. He'd get faster the further he went. It was like, bro, what are you doing? This is not real.
Just make sure you remember his birthday.
Bro, I don't know why people don't speak so much about Yaya Toure, bro. That guy was incredible.
It was so hard.
Di Maria, bro, you're Portuguese. Di Maria, yeah, and also Thomas Muller. These are two of the most underrated footballers of our entire generations, yeah, right? Because nobody puts them in a GOAT category. Yeah.
What's your boy there? The striker. Did you say Muller? Did you say Muller?
Thomas Muller.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the other one we talk about all the time that nobody mentions it. Northside, can you pull up Cameron's
1 minute, I'll be back.
Yeah, can you pull up Cameron's chat right there, if you don't mind there?
Yeah, Cameron's chat. Hold on.
He said, "Good evening, my brother."
Where is it?
It's right up on
in the normal chat.
Yeah, normal chat.
Good evening, my bro. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. This brother here. He says, "Good evening, my brothers. I don't understand how Edu, as a Brazilian, can't bring in a few Brazilian talent to Arsenal out of the talent it has out there. This man brought in Marquinhos with a joke. Let me tell you, me and Lee, I watch a little bit of Brazil. My old lady is Brazilian, so she's got me watching the Brazilian route now. So I watch it a lot when I get a chance to. And he goes, and I look at some of the talent that's in that league. And I'm not going to say it's top of the line, world class, the best. But there are some players that stand out like a sore thumb. I showed Lee one the other night. We watched for 30 minutes. I showed him piece of film after film after film after film. And I said, this young man here is probably going to be pretty good. Edu goes down there. And I want folks to understand this. Edu is not in everywhere else. People think Edu's the man.
Yeah, in Brazil,
Edu ain't shit in Brazil. I'm just telling you now. Hey, he know. Edu ain't shit down there in Brazil. I'm just letting y'all know. They're like, what?
They're talking about Zico. They're talking about Zico, Roberto Carlos, R9. They don't talk about this guy.
Gilberto got his own morning sports show down there. I'm telling you what I know now. I'm telling you what I know. So when you look at Edu and you look at the history, I want y'all to understand Edu was involved with Brazil when they were getting their ass kicked 7-0 by Germany. So anybody that was associated with that, no. And so when you look at the transfer dealings, why would you see a player like injured? What? Well, I forgot what the number was. Somebody in the chat, tell me how much injury went for Real Madrid. See, this is when I tell you, I'm gonna go all the way back when I tell y'all the best available player at that age, or the best available. Y'all saw Xavi Hernandez was raising hell. He was like, "Well, I won't get Vitor Roque until next year." He wanted him now because he knew how good he was. He's like, "I want him on the team now, not next year. I need him now." But see, we don't go out and get the best available. We get potentially the best. No, we need the best available. The best available. Let's not forget this. Now, we turned out to work out pretty decent with Martinelli. But what division did we get Martinelli out of? What division did we get Martinelli out of? What division of Brazilian football did we get Martinelli out of? That tell you how far down we went looking for talent. Now it panned out, but that's just once every blue moon something like that happens. You can't keep doing that. Arsenal keeps trying to go and try to pull that out. Look at bringing in Kivior. Look at the money we spent on bringing in Kivior. It barely been challenged, and then we saw it pop right up when it was in the most critical situations. Northside, this is why I said this transfer thing has to be sorted out this summer. We cannot let this man go out and sign some striker from the Sudan. We can't do it. We can't let him go out there and sign another striker that a maybe man. We don't need any more maybe men. Lee, I was telling them. I don't know if you heard what I was talking about.
I heard. Hey, you're spot on there because you see this boy, I can't remember his name, that's going to Chelsea for about 30 mil plus 30 mil add-ons. Bro, if he was any good, Real Madrid would have signed him. Yeah? Let's be real. They signed Barcelona or Real Madrid would have signed him. Barcelona ain't got pulled like that so much, but it's still Barca. It's like same as Man United. I know they've won a title last season, but it's not Barcelona that can go and throw the bag like they did with Neymar. Yeah, like they do with Messi. Yeah, they've wasted. Well, I say wasted. They've spent an awful lot of money on Frankie de Jong's wages. Yeah, they're getting players to renew on less money. Yeah, because they're blagging it. They're struggling. Yeah, they're faking it. Yeah, they're not as skint as they're making it. Yeah, it's all part of the process, isn't it? Right. However, Real Madrid have signed Baby Pele, bruv. Baby Pele, there was 25 clubs lining up for his signature. Real Madrid said, "Yeah, move. Yeah, we're coming through, lads. Hendrick, you're coming to us. We'll keep you there for 2 more years, but we're signing you. Bang, 60 mil. Yeah, and I've seen him come off the bench against who did they play the other week? A couple of months ago. Yeah, and he scored as soon as he came off the bench. Then they played
England.
It was against
England.
Was it England?
England.
Was it
When
England?
Brazil play England, yeah. I'm telling you, I remember.
Yeah, it was. He scored in the 2 friendlies. The 2 friendlies he played, he came off the bench and scored.
Matter of fact, he's bailed out Brazil just about every time he's played in the last 4 or 5 games. I've watched him just about every game.
Youngest player to score at Wembley in an international game, apparently. Yeah, that's what it was. It was. You're fucking right. It was Wembley. He was the youngest footballer to score at Wembley. Yeah, in an international game. Yeah, ridiculous. Why? Because he's a G, bruv. That guy is not human, by the way. Have you seen how he looked, bruv? This guy's built like Ricky Hatton, bruv, body-wise. Like he is. He's super. He's built like Tevez. Do you know what? Tevez is the best example. Built like Tevez, stocky, strong. Yeah, he's quite short, rapid, bro. And that goal he scored, he hit that on the volley, the half volley. Yeah, and I remember it standing. I was like, bro, why? How did your thought process even come to slapping on the half volley? No other striker on the planet hits that on a half volley because the ball's going behind you. Yeah, as it's coming back across. Yeah, you should have took a touch and then slapped it, but you couldn't because you would have been closed down. He slapped that so sweet, it was crazy. The Brazilian Hulk. Yeah, maybe. But listen,
he's still playing, right?
Scumbag,
Yeah, he's still playing. Yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah, he ain't shit, by the way. Yeah, he ain't shit. I know.
He had his girl, yeah, and he got with her niece.
He ain't shit.
Right,
He's a demon, man.
He's
Brazilians,
proud the whole family, bro. Yeah? He's proud the whole family. He's doing, yeah, come on. Yeah, he scored against Spain. Maybe it was the Spain. Maybe he scored against Spain as well. It was the Spain game where he scored that goal. I think it was 3-3. It was the 3-3 game. Yeah, and he came off the bench. I think he scored twice against Spain, but he scored against England as well. Yeah, so he scored 3 goals in 2 friendlies. Bro, what are we doing here? That's the best of the best. Yeah, Arda Güler. Yeah, that kid's a baller, bro. But guess what? Real Madrid are loaning him out next season. Yeah, he get ready.
The Turkish kid, isn't it?
Yeah, he scored a few. Bro, he nearly scored from the halfway line the other week. He hit the bar from the halfway line. Beckham style.
This is why I keep saying the best available. The best available. Look, Wenger when it did it, when it got Cesc, the best available. That's what you do. You go get the best available. We go get potentially a pretty good player. We don't get the best of
it. Go and get Marquinhos. They go and sign Baby Pele. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? When we signed Cesc, we had the mentality because we had this lot on the green screen behind us. Yeah, right. So Cesc already came through Barcelona, who were elite. He's already come through the academy with Messi. Yeah, and all the ballers that got in that team. Yeah, the Xavis, the Iniesta, all that team. We all know who they are. The Busquets, the PKs, and all that. He came through that level, winning everything. Yeah. Then we bring him into Arsenal. Yeah, invincible season. He didn't really get in the squad at all. Really, I think he was in the squad for a few games, but he never touched the pitch. Yeah, but he's now gone from Barcelona with the elite mentality, right, winning stuff, serial winner through in youth leagues, right. He's then come to Arsenal with Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, the whole Invincibles and all that. Yeah, but then he also had a manager that had the mentality in Arsene Wenger to keep winning, or what at that point he was still about winning.
Yeah.
The following season, we go and win the FA Cup. Yeah. And then we fell off a cliff. But he never fell off a cliff. He's one of the best footballers we've ever had, Cesc Fabregas. Unbelievable footballer. But because he went to Chelsea, he's a snake. Well, so did Manu Petit. Is he a snake? Because he went to Barca then Chelsea. Why is but Cesc went to the F1 and Silverstone. He boycotted the club to force a move. Who gives a shit?
Lee, you know, something that gets lost in all the second place this year is the lack of mentality. The lack of mentality. We have got to get the mentality better at this team, Northside and Lee, because our mentality is what cost us in these games that we drew and that we lost this year. Because until we get that sorted out, or bring in somebody with some mentality, and this is why people, you know, Ivan Tony, well, you know, attitude. No, we need attitude in this team. We need some
toxic.
No, we need somebody that can, hey man, we need to turn it up a notch. We got too many choir boys in the team for me.
Yeah, we know what happens to them.
Yeah. No Diddy.
Yeah. But it's very
limited in elite sport that you get athletes that are not committed to the sport that excel. Ronaldinho is an anomaly. He's an anomaly, bro. There's not many players with that talent that reached the top level. You know what I mean? You look at Ravel Morrison. He was supposed to be the biggest thing coming out of Man United.
He was sick. He was class, bro.
He was. But then look at him. No discipline, not committed.
Talking back
to the manager, not listening to the people. I don't know if he had the
Kyle Ranger, another one.
Yeah.
Kyle Ranger could have been a bad boy striker. Yeah, but he didn't have the mentality because he was hanging around with all of his pals at the time that were going out. I've seen his podcast. Yeah, I actually like listening to him because he realized he fucked up. Yeah, and he's humble enough to sit there and go, "Yo, I fucked my career up." Yeah, whereas a lot of people go, "Oh no, it was this. I blame him." No, he actually took account. Bro, he said when he was at Southampton with Gareth Bale and all them, man. Yeah, he got banned from the what's the name? You know when you go in the lodge. They all go and stay in the lodge together. He got banned, bro. Yeah, they didn't say, "Oh, you can take a couple of kits at the end of the season," bro. He robbed the whole Southampton dressing room for every piece of merch ever. Yeah, he goes, "I did it because I could. Did it because I could." Yeah, they kicked him out. Yeah, then he went Newcastle and he fucked that up as well. Yeah, I think it was Bobby Robson. I may be wrong. I may be wrong, but I'm sure it was Bobby Robson who gave me his debut. Yeah, and it was against Arsenal as well, funny enough. He came off the bench against us. Yeah, Niall Ranger was a bad boy. Yeah, bad boy footballer. But there's been so many of these along the way, yeah, but they don't have the right people around them. They don't have the right mentality. Yeah, and when you get the big money real quick, that can make you fall real quick. Because all of a sudden, if you've grown up and your family have been struggling, you've been getting through, and your parents have done the best for you and this and that, but you've never had money, like that kind of money, yeah, you can easily lose your head. Dele Alli, another one. Yeah, Dele Alli could have been one of the best English footballers we've ever fucking seen, mate. Yeah, where's he now? Is he still at Everton? I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't he in Turkey?
No, they kicked him out. They kicked him out. Yeah, they kicked him out. They said his attitude stinks. We're sitting him in the stands for the last 10 games of the season. He can fuck off back to Everton at the end of it. That's when he came out with the mental health thing. He ended the interview. Yeah.
Now, facts, you do have to respect Ronaldo's mentality, yeah, because he lost his dad. He lost his dad. He come from a place in Portugal which is very limited. Yeah, coming from Madeira, it's a small island. You're not even on the main island. He left at a very early age, had to grow up, go to Lisbon by himself. Yeah, live by himself. The guy's not even an adult yet. Living by himself, doing everything. Of course, the clubs are helping him out, but he's still facing competition. He's still going through ups and downs.
Who was his gaffer? Fergie. Yeah, big up to my boy Offred in the chat. Big up Ruby, wifey, come on. Met Jack Wilshere at a book signing. Yeah, Chaffy school kid, brother. I've met Jack Wilshere. Exactly the same thought process as Ruby. Yeah, he came out of the training ground in some fucking flash Ferrari, some grey, gunmetal grey Ferrari, acting like a chap, bro. Yeah, I think he'd only done one season at Arsenal at that point in the first team. That was after the Barcelona. Yeah, and he played well against Barca, or a couple of seasons, whatever. Yeah, Aaron Ramsey comes out in a basic Range Rover. Yeah, basic Range. And I was like,
Aaron Ramsey never looked flash.
Aaron Ramsey was sound, bro. Aaron Ramsey was sound. Theo Walcott was sound. Yeah, Jack Wilshere. Yeah, he was from Hitchin. I know people that know him. Yeah, he fucked his career up, mate. I'm not going to say why on camera, but we all know why. Yeah, that guy was a Roman, mate. Yeah, so much talent. Another fouled wonder kid. Yeah, and the reason these people kept getting injuries is because of shit they were doing off the pitch. Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, and it's sad because when I see people like that have got so much flipping talent, yeah, and they waste their talent, it winds me up because it's like there's so many people around the world that love to be in that position, yeah, and love to play for that football club, yeah, and you've got all the talent and you could have been a great player. Eden Hazard winds me up. That guy could have been the best player in the world. No mentality. Yeah, and listen, I'm not dissing Eden Hazard, yeah, but he could have been in an era with Messi, Ronaldo, Falcao all slapping it in Spain, all these top players in the league. Yeah, he could have been the best player on the planet up against Messi, Ronaldo, all these other players. Yeah, didn't want it. He drinks too much beer. He's openly admitted he loves a beer. I ain't knocking him for the bro. You know what I'm saying? He was on the Victoria Malagas in Spain.
Balotelli, I love Balotelli, man, because he's just so honest. He just doesn't give a crap. He just do you remember when he lit off the fireworks inside?
The firecrackers. I was like, yeah, the firecrackers, man.
I'd love to meet him. I can't lie, yeah.
And then he did the.
Mancini was like grabbing him. He was grabbing him like that.
Why always me?
Yeah, when he was over here.
It's like me grabbing Kenny Ken and going like this. It just looks so silly, bro.
He did that. He did that. What is that goal he scored over here in the States, man? He did something crazy in one of the preseason games, and Mancini went ballistic on him. I can't remember what he did. That was a.
Come on, chat. I know what you. I know Mancini wanted to punch him up. Mancini called him out after the game, innit?
Yeah, he did some kind of goal, and it just drove Mancini crazy. Yeah, that back heel.
The back heel. That's it.
Yeah.
The back heel. Mancini called him out after the game. They nearly had a punch up, fist fight. Yeah. Oh, you know what these Italians are like, bro? They're feisty, bro. Yeah. I rate it. I love it, man. Yeah. Who in our squad? Who in world football right now? Yeah. Right. If there's 5 players right now, the chat help us, yeah, because we're struggling already. Name 5 players, right? So when we signed Lee Dixon from Stoke, right, he came into the dressing room and we were playing Tottenham, North London derby, right? Tony Adams and Steve Bold gripped Lee Dixon up, yeah, gripped him up in the dressing room, pinned him by his throat to the wall, and said, "Yeah, we do not fucking know." Or maybe it was Martin Keown instead of Bolt. I don't know. Either way, it was 2, definitely Tony Adams and one other. Gripped him up, by the throat. And this is before kick. They're in the dressing room, just about to go out and walk out and play Tottenham. Yeah, Stokey, you don't fucking lose to this lot, all right? Yeah, he goes, I was trembling, I was shaking. I was like, when somebody in your arms and legs are going, yeah, he goes, that was my best ever game for Arsenal. Yeah, yeah, if you put me down, I'll beat you up. He goes, I went out there, and that was my best ever game for Arsenal. So that was my best ever game for Arsenal. And he had only just got there. Yeah, who's doing that in world football now? Any players right now that are playing the game right now in this era, how many players are gripsing up another player in their squad in the dressing room before a kickoff?
You know what, Lee? I'll say this. It was refreshing to see Ben White go after Zinchenko this year.
Yep.
Because we needed to see
up in my estimations, I can't lie.
We needed to see that, and we need to see more of that, man, because when you get in the trenches, man, when you're in a game and you got to get something, this is why when we look at Odegaard, and it's hard to see him as a captain. Now, I want people to understand it too. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's just not captain material. See, a captain has to be that player that can do what you just said, can go slap somebody upside the head and say, hey, man, you need to get on the ball, or man, you're going to have a problem after this game. You know, we don't have players like that in the team. And this is why when it gets tight, when we had those games, the Aston Villas of the world, or when we go to Newcastle and can't get a shot on goal, these are the games where you need those kind of characters. You need warriors.
They're not humble though, Matty. Do you remember that interview when it had Ibra and it had Thierry? Pogba came in and he goes, look at this guy. Pogba jacket, Pogba phone, Pogba this, Pogba trainers, Pogba this. You sit on the floor. Yeah. Yeah. He goes, you sit on the floor. Yeah. And listen, Pogba's a baller. I don't care what no one says. He's a baller. He's fucking
he was a bad boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Ibra's like, yo, sit on the floor, yeah? The goats have got the chair. Easy, sit on the floor.
Right, and he goes, kick you in the head, bro. Like, that guy's a bad
Ronaldo, bro. Even Ronaldo, yeah? Look at the protection that Saka gets at our club, Matty, yeah? As Starboy. Yeah, Cristiano came in, yeah, knowing what he's about, and they still slapped him up. And look at how tight he is with them because they made him into a man. You know what I mean? Look how tight he is with Rio because they made him into a man. Yeah, and for him to get respect from somebody like Keane, you know you had to earn that. He ain't giving you that respect. He disrespected you. You know what I'm saying?
Roy Keane sat on the Overlap on podcasts, yeah, and they did they had Beckham on the Overlap podcast. Yeah, with Neville and Carragher and Wrighty, right? And Beckham was on there, yeah. And Roy Keane said that they were supposed to go and do a signing, yeah. Like everyone came into training, but they had to go and do a signing thing, yeah. Everyone had to sign. Giggsy said, "No, I ain't fucking doing it." Yeah, and it was Giggsy, Neville, and Keane in the dressing room, yeah. And Giggsy goes, "I ain't doing it." He goes, "I'm not doing it." Yeah, Roy Keane didn't speak to him for 6 fucking months. Yeah, 6 months he never spoke to him. He said, "No, you're going to do your duties, mate. You're going to do your duties. Yeah, you need to go and do this." I don't know if it was for fans or whatever. They had to go and do a load of signings. Every player had to do it. Yeah, right? It was contracted and that. Yeah, Giggsy said, "Bollocks, I ain't fucking doing it." Yeah, he never spoke to Giggsy never spoke with Roy Keane for 6 months because Roy Keane said, "Fuck you." Yeah, they're still playing on the pitch, still winning trophies, still celebrating goals, still doing the thing.
Like, do you remember Merseyside when he slapped up Ozil after that game? Remember that?
That was class. He was like, "Yo, you go and salute the fans. You go and salute."
Yeah,
that was Newcastle. We played Newcastle with it.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh,
you need those kind of players. You need people that demand respect in the dressing room because they impart that onto the players onto the pitch. Man, you got to have that. This is part of the reason why we got getting second place two years back to back. It's because we don't have players that can you see shades of it with Gabriel Magalhaes. You see shades of it.
Yeah.
But
he's been our best defender since the World Cup. Since the end of that World Cup, he's been our best defender.
You have to have that attitude.
That's one player that Mikel Arteta has improved.
Yeah, he's got to have that attitude imparted on everybody else on the pitch. And Declan Rice, you need somebody that can come in and go, all right, this is the standard, and this is what everybody needs to do. Next year is going to be very interesting because I want to see who's going to be the player that's going to go.
But this is the problem, Matty. Yeah, and Offred, I just want to read this comment very quickly. Yeah, why can't Roy Keane manage a team well? Because he's too raw, bro. These men are too fucking fragile. Yeah, they've grown up in fragility. Everything's nice. Oh, be kind. Oh, it's a toxic dressing room. I remember, right? Yap Stam is a fucking lump, bro. Yeah, pause. Yeah, he gripped up Fergie by the throat. Man was an old man, you know, as the manager. He gripped him up by the throat. Yeah, gripped him up, and everyone in the squad said, "Yo, this is Fergie." Right? What did Fergie do? Get out the club. I think he fucked him off to Italy after that. Roy Keane slagged off the club on Man U TV. Yeah, the people that recorded it said, "Yo, Fergie, you need to come off the training ground real quick because he's just slagged off everyone." You know what Fergie did? He pulled a team meeting and he sat everyone down in the squad, played the clip. He went for everyone. Yeah. What happened next? He was the captain of United. What happened next? Fuck off, you're going to Celtic. Yeah. He ain't playing for us anymore. That's the captain. Where's that in football? Right. And the problem we have is Gabriel Magalhaes has definitely improved under this manager. Yeah. Although he still has bozo moments.
To be fair, so is Ben White.
Ben White has improved. Why? Because the manager realised he ain't a centre-back. He's fucking awful at centre-back, bro. Look at his season at centre-back. We lost to Nottingham Forest in the cup because of him. We were losing left, right and centre because of him. Play him at right-back. Yeah. I like the fact that he's got that. Remember when he was pinching the goalkeeper and yeah,
and then pulling the shirt.
Yeah, mate, he's got shithousery. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I think he's actually not a bad footballer. He's actually good on left or right foot. Yeah, but it helps when you've got William Saliba next to you. Yeah, because William Saliba is that calming presence that is so cool and casual on the ball. But again, an elite gaffer, yeah, in the France gaffer, Deschamps, says, no, this guy's too casual. He needs to level up, mate. Yeah, because now that's bringing him down. Look at Foden, yeah? If Arsenal had Phil Foden come through the academy at Arsenal, right? Do you think he's reaching the heights? Yeah, forget the trophies. Do you think he's reaching them levels? He ain't.
He'd be laid back. He'd be a cool, laid back, couple
chilled and this and that. Yeah. Did you hear what he said at the weekend when they won the trophy? Yeah. Yeah. He said 4 means more. Yeah, because Trent said trophies mean more. He said, yeah, 4 means more. Yeah. But at the same time, Pep's going to deal with that and say, yeah, we're happy we've won the trophy. You best believe they better fucking win the cup, yeah? But next season, despite Phil Foden winning player of the season this season, he ain't going to play every game. He ain't going to play every minute. Yeah, because you have to ground him again. Bro's 23 years old. He's won 18 trophies, I think. 18 fucking trophies, bro. Yeah? Why? Because Pep has managed that guy so perfectly. He's managed Messi, bro. Yeah? And he managed Messi to go, yo, that guy can do what the fuck he wants. Different standards for him because he is going to win us football matches every single week. Yeah. When Cantona was at United, yeah, people were crying, oh, he turns up in jeans and a shirt. We all had to wear the suits with the Man United badge and all that on it. Cantona could just turn up with a white shirt on unbuttoned halfway and some fucking baggy jeans and that. Eric Cantona. Yeah, the collar up. Eric Cantona. You have to manage players differently. The problem is now, yeah, because let's be real. Northside, Matty, and every man in this chat, yeah, every single man in this chat, it's not discriminating against the females in it. Why do I sit here and say, how many hours of work you done today? Yeah, I see wifey. I know wifey's looking at you going, yo, I need some cuddles, bro.
Before the live, she goes, they get to see you more than I do.
Guess what? Hijo de puta. Bless up wifey. She's lovely. Tell her, end of the year, though, when we're sipping in a Latino bar on New Year's Eve, you ain't going to be crying, though, are you? Yeah? What do you want? Do you want to get to where we want to get to? Or do you want to see me more and have cuddles and watch telenovelas that mean fuck all? Because they got about 190 Colombiana fucking episodes.
At the moment, you'll probably say, yeah, telenovela.
but this is the mentality. The mentality is different for blokes. I've been ripping you for time, going, F your food. Yeah, you're telling me, oh, how many lives you done? Yeah, how many lives you done? Yeah, why? Because, and same with Matty, yeah, it's friendly banter, but at the same time, we're trying to raise the standards for each other. Girls don't do this stuff. Yeah, go, oh, yeah, but I've had a bad week, mate. Oh, don't worry, have a glass of wine, forget. But no, F that, work harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I do 6 hours? Because a girl texts me and I've fucking frozen again and look at the state of my face. Yeah, I need a shave. Yeah. A gal texted me and said, I've just done 6 hours. I checked you done 4.5. Fuck you, I'm doing 6. I'm going to text you the screenshot of the 6 hours tomorrow. Work harder because I've done 4 before that. Yeah. But this is what blokes do. They always try and drag themselves up in its friendly competition. That shit is lost in football. Yeah, that shit is lost in society most times.
Yeah,
and the people that are doing this are our age or around our age. This new gen don't do this crap. Oh, I've had a shit week. We'll work harder then. Oh, well, I can't afford to go on holiday. There's always that one mate when you were growing up that never had any fucking money, so you had to pay for him to go on the fucking holiday. Yeah, but he never bought you a drink at all, ever. Yeah, I'll come to that. I've got no money. We'll buy you a drink. Yeah, when does he ever buy you a drink?
Look at that.
Yeah,
look at that comment. Look at that comment right there, Lee. Look at that comment.
I can't see anything.
Destination of the journey, guys.
Okay, yeah, destination of the journey. Guess what? The journey is shit. Yeah, I want the destination because you know what? Yeah, when you get to the destination, you don't care about the journey.
Fact.
Yeah, but if you sit there and go, "Oh, the journey. Oh, look at the route I've taken. It's a fairy tale. It's a love story." Nobody cares, mate. Yeah, when people get cussed for you, right? So Andrew Tate said something, yeah, I fucking love watching that guy because he's got elite mindset. Put him as manager at Arsenal, this fucking club would win shit. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, we'd have less fans in the ground, but who cares? It'd be proper fans in the ground.
This team needs Boss Rudin as the manager. That's what this team needs.
But do you know what's real? Yeah, right. Andrew Tate said something. Yeah, people sit there and go, "Oh, look at this flash guy, this, and this." He goes, "I come from a council estate in Luton. Yeah, if I can do it, so can you." Facts. Facts. Yeah, facts. Everyone has the same opportunity in life. Yeah, some people who have better opportunities the further they go, yeah, on the journey, yeah, because they've got better connections. But hard work, Ronaldo has proven hard work will get you there if you still have talent. Messi was just naturally talented, but do you think he ain't working? I guarantee that guy was the last out the training ground. Guarantee it. I guarantee he was the first in. Yeah, but Messi and Ronaldo pushed each other. Why? Because they wanted to be the best. Yeah. And Messi and Ronaldo will both sit there and say, yo, without each other, we would have never hit the heights we've hit. Yeah. And it's true. Yeah. Who's doing that now? And this is why when I cuss you Northside and you cuss me and Matty have banter, yeah, and in the group, we'll cuss each other and that. It's because we all want each other to boost. Yeah. And boost so we all succeed. Yeah, who's doing that in football? It's toxic. It's negative. Yeah, when I look at Arsenal players, it's a happy family. Oh, it's nice. It's cute. Yeah, and then you get stories. Oh, yeah, well, he's bad for the dressing room. It's toxic. Guendouzi's toxic because he's got an attitude problem. Ivan Toney's got an attitude problem. Guess what? I know people that know him and he ain't got a fucking attitude problem. Yeah, but because he's a little bit moody. Yeah, at least say, oh, yeah, look at him. He's got an attitude problem. He didn't celebrate against United last season. Then they asked him about the goal and he just went, well, yeah, I got the ball. I took a touch and I put it in the top corner and that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at him. No, yeah. Yeah, look at Lookman. Yeah, sitting there. He got asked a question. Yeah, after winning the final yesterday. Yeah, after scoring a hat-trick. First player to do one in the Europa League. Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever think when you came through Charlton Academy, big up South East London? Yeah. But did you ever think you'd make it to this level and be doing what you're doing? He went, to be honest, yeah. People, oh, look at him, arrogant. No, he backs himself, mate. And if you back yourself, people will cuss you because it's then arrogant and toxic. No, you know what you can do. You just have to apply yourself to do it. Yeah, and cut off every motherfucker on the planet that ain't helping you. If that includes family members and birds and all of that, cut everyone off, mate. Yeah, because they ain't paying your bills. And I'll be back in 1 minute.
No, facts. I mean, Matty, you're doing well for yourself. I mean, how did you get to the pinnacle of your industry?
Right, hard work. There's no substitute for hard work. There's no substitute for hard work, and that goes for any young man that's in here. You have to put in the work. My great grandmother used to always tell me, "Bread is not going to fall into your lap, son. You got to go out there and get it." And that's the same thing that this Arsenal team is going to have to do. It is going to come down to the hard work. I really do. I really hope they felt pain this past week. You know, we all really wanted them to do successful. A lot of people think we get on here and just slag them. No, they saw what was in our chat. You know, they know we pull for the team. The reality is that this pain should drive them. And I told this to Lee. I said, if I was Mikel Arteta, I would have told them to keep all of the Premier League banners and stuff that they were going to use if we would have won, keep all of that and put it where they can see it out of the training ground and let that drive them. let that obsession drive them. They've got to start becoming obsessed with success. They've got to start being hungry. They've got to go on I'm a New England Patriots fan. And so that year we went 16-1. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. It still hurts me to this day. You get all the way to the end, and then you lose. Then you play the same team again, you lose again. I was really pissed then. But the desire to succeed years later pushed them to propel them to move on. But everybody had to sell out on that. This summer, everybody's going to have to sell out on success. Everybody's going to have to sell out on success this summer. So, you know, I want players to do well in Euros because that same mentality, if they get a taste of winning there, they'll come back to the league and go, you know what? I want to win there. We've got to get to a level where these players can be successful. Otherwise, we're going to miss opportunity here. We're going to miss opportunity with these players because they're going to be out of here. I keep saying they're going to be out here in a year or two because if they can't see or just hold, if they can't just hold success in their hands, a trophy in their hands to show that, hey, hard work, what the hard work. I honestly believe if this team could get a trophy, it's probably going to propel them over the line. And they'll probably go on to do better things. But until they see that, it's just like, you know, it's just they've got to sell out, man, for me. Everybody on this team.
They're going to go to the Euros. They're going to go to the Copa America. Saka's going to be sitting with Phil Foden, John Stones, and other players. What other Man City players are in the squad? I don't know. But either way, Phil Foden's won 6 Premier League titles. He's won 18 trophies. But Saka didn't even get on in the final. Didn't even get on in the final, you know. He was on the bench, an unused sub in the bench, in that final. So he's going to be looking and thinking, he's looking at Trent. How many trophies has Trent won? He's won everything. He's won everything. Club World Cup, Club Super Cup, Champions League, Premier League, Cups, Cup double. They're going to be looking. Saliba's going to be going to France. He's looking at Mbappe going to Madrid, bruv. He's looking at someone, Camavinga. Camavinga's won every single trophy you can possibly win, including a World Cup. Everything. Do you think these players' heads are not getting turned? Because they're going to go, yo, I can waste my career away here. They're looking at other players like Harry Kane, side-eyeing Harry Kane, thinking, yo, that could be me, you know. Because the career goes like this. Sorry to stop mid 2 above. Can you pin the comment 2 above?
2 above that one. Absolute rubbish. Not everyone gets the same opportunities. For example, a person who comes from a poor background doesn't have the same opportunities.
I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
Person from a rich background.
I'll take that one. Because I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. My parents died when I was young. I was raised with my grandmother. Made little nothing. She was a beautician, did hair. Found a way to put me through private school out of her own money, working upstairs. I went to college on my own will and accord, funded my own self through college. I got 4 degrees. I'm a photographer.
A high level one as well, one of the best in America. Underplaying it and be humble. You're one of the best in America, bro.
I'm putting unload because a lot of people don't know about my background. So I'm putting unload because I hate when people say this. They say, oh, everybody don't get the same opportunity. No, you take the opportunity. You seize the opportunity. I self-taught myself photography. Started out small, and now I'm a National Geographic photographer. See, y'all didn't know that, did you? Y'all, this is just some stew, some yank.
Whose granddaughter did you take photos of a few months back?
Martin Luther King's granddaughter.
Thank you.
So, you know, when people tell me everybody don't get the same opportunities, you have to seize the opportunity. You have to seize it because that's an excuse. That's an excuse mentality right there. Not everyone gets the same.
He's cool. I see him in my chats all the time. At the same time, I know you're not having a dig at him.
I'm not taking dig at Paul. I want people to look at when people say you can't say that kind of stuff because then if you say that, I'm a type of person. If you say something like that, you start believing it. You start believing it.
100%. That's why there's a reason why when I hit 10K, I put 50 cents. People may think, oh, because I gun at people. Nah.
Big up David.
I don't know if many people, I don't know.
Hey,
I
very
don't know if
quickly,
many people
man
have
is
read
saves in
50 books.
Ibiza, bruv. Yeah, he said, "Oh my god, I don't see dollies like this in Larnaca, bruv." You move Spain instead of Cyprus. You know what I'm saying? There's dollies everywhere. Go on, sorry.
But I don't know if you guys have read 50's book, and that was one of the most inspiring things I've ever read. He said he didn't have his mum. He grew up in the hood in New York. He got shot 9 times. He just about got a record deal, got shot, got blackballed. Nobody wanted to touch him. Before he was doing that, he was making music for 6 years. Yeah. And I got a cousin that's in music. Yeah. And the amount of money that you need to pour into music to be a musician is ridiculous. He had a son to support, and he didn't know anyone in the industry, but he used the fact that he came from the hood and applied that to music. When he released, people thought I was an instant success. I was already grinding for 8 years. 8 years, locked himself and was just writing, learning how to write the bars and everything else like that and structure a song. He then was the first person to utilize mixtapes. Rappers used to jump people that copied mixtapes. He said, no, why are you jumping them? They're my distribution. So you put a fake barcode on it, make it look like it's legit, yeah? But really and truly, I want them to bootleg it. Because if they bootleg it, everyone's using it. He used his mind. He didn't have a record deal, he didn't have nothing, but he used the street to the point where it went to the level of
exposure.
Exactly. He used them almost like they're his own distributions. Because one of his boys beat them up and he goes, what are you doing? You're effing up the plan. He goes, what do you mean? I thought they were bootlegging your stuff. He's like, no, I want them to. I go, I'll put a fake barcode on it. It's not even legit to make them feel like they're bootlegging something of worth because I want it to.
Yeah, authenticity.
That landed on Eminem. Who created that situation? When he got shot, his mouth was wide shut. He got shot through the hand. He got shot through the mouth.
Big up Hendon Knight, mate. Big up real one.
Do you know what I mean? Look at somebody in a situation like that. A lot of people would quit and he went. But people look at people that are successful and think, oh, they're just there. No. A lot of people you think are
look at Eminem, the guy who helps him out and got and recognized him. Whoa, this guy's got talent. Where did Eminem come from? A trader trash park. Yeah. With a mum that was getting ragged out, beaten up. Yeah. Where was his dad? Yeah. This guy's one of the best rappers I've ever seen in my life. And he's white, bruv. Like, come on.
Hey, Northside, pull up Coley FC's comment. While you pull it up, I'm gonna be right back up for the grab. So just hold tight. Pull that up.
Big up Lauren as well. Come on, I know you're a real one. I know these people in the chat, man. Come on, these ones are real ones.
Big up.
You need a cup medal certificate to prove how hard you were. Do you need? No, you don't. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I'm going to speak for Matty now because Matty's humble as fuck. Yeah, Matty. Yeah, the geezer who scored for Cooley Town the other day to get him promoted. Yeah, Matty played the next division down from him in college football or in American football, soccer. Yeah. That guy scored, me and Matty speak all the time. Yeah, Matty played the next division down from that Orsey guy. Yeah, and I said that guy, would walk into most Premier League teams. Come on, Matty.
This is a plaque. I've got photography that's sitting in a National Black History Museum. So when somebody say if you need something to show how hard you work, sometimes you want to work hard enough to have something to show for your work, man. This is why when I talk about Arsenal all the time, you cannot tell me as a coach and as a player myself that I did not want to have something to show for how hard I worked as a player and a coach.
You've shown me in the middle. You obviously don't do it now, but you've shown me in the middles. Yeah, you've coached at a decent level. Yeah, and you've got national titles. Regional titles.
I hadn't won national, but I've won regional. I've won regional and I won state title. I went undefeated for 2 years straight. The team went undefeated for 2 years.
What phase was you in?
I was in the winning phase. And I'm here to tell you,
anyone who watches us has watched me from day one, and these two since they've come on YouTube. I don't fuck around with videos. Yeah, my boy Jolin, you know about Jolin. That girl, that right back, Claudia, hooked off. Told you ain't playing for 4 weeks, bruv. She's just been a European champion under 17s for Spain. He coached her. She now plays for Sevilla or Betis or one of them two. Yeah, he don't ramp. He got offered the Getafe under 18s gig. Getafe are looking to get rid of their manager because other clubs are looking at him. He could have been next in line. I said, Joe, take the job. He goes, I ain't moving the other side of Madrid, bro. I'm settled here in Sevilla. He got his degree, a law degree, in Madrid. Yeah. I don't fuck around with idiots. My boy Connor, yeah, you've seen my boy Connor in the chat, Connor and Nicole, yeah, started off knocking on doors with me. I mean, I said this with you, Northside, last night, knocking on doors with me, only 600-700 quid a week. Yeah. He quit to go and do an apprenticeship for one of the biggest building companies on the planet in Canary Wharf in London. Yeah. I said, what are you doing, Connor? Yeah, I said, you can make dough out of this. He was like, no, I want to be this and this. Yeah. Next thing, man's getting paid before he even ended that apprenticeship, 120 quid a week and travel from Milton Keynes, paid for by Lana Rourke. He had the Oyster card, he had the train ticket, the year train ticket to and fro. Before he ended that apprenticeship, Network Rail signed him up 45 grand a year, 7 days on, 7 days off. He then, off of the back of that, yeah, worked and worked. He was sending me pictures, yeah, of him sat there, right, going in on Christmas Day. He used to do the overhead cables on the train tracks, yeah. He's sitting there playing cards, having a drink. He's going on Christmas Day, boxing, £1,000 a day. Ain't no trains, bruv. It's a day off. Yeah. And oh, yeah, but just in case. He's playing cards, having a drink, £1,000 a day. Now he's got his own business that is making at least 25 bags a month. And now he's looking to move to Thailand. He's been traveling around Kuala Lumpur, everywhere, bruv. Yeah. My boy Leo. And I said this last night. Man was earning 12, 13 grand a month. Telesales. Man's staying at the Dorchester Hotel. Do you know how much that is? Yeah, and he was taking his wife and 4 kids there, bruv. Ordering room service at fucking 500 quid a pop and going, yeah, have another 200. Yeah, I only deal with elite people, bruv, yeah? I don't fuck with idiots because I need the mentality in my life. Yeah, we're all competitive. We're all men. Yeah, we want to be the best. If you're doing something, give it 100. Yeah, I like golf. I used to play golf. I need to get back into it. It's mad course it. But if I didn't like the first time I played golf and I didn't think I could get good at it, I would have quit. I would have just gone, fuck, that ain't for me. But if I knew after that first round of golf I played, which I did, I was like, I can get good at this. I was playing off 13. Yeah, and I played backhander. Now, I'm a right-hander, but I play left-handy. Yeah, because my back's got a double scoliosis, so I can't hold the club the other way. But I was sick. Yeah, and then I stopped playing. I've moved here. I need to get back into it. Yeah, same with YouTube. If I didn't fucking get 1,800 subs when I set the channel up overnight without dropping a video, after having a channel that I'd lost on 12K, yeah, had 6 months off, yeah, and my boy Tao, you've met him, bless up Tao. Matt, you've seen him absolutely hanging out of his ass, yeah, waffling, spitting on everyone, finding up, bless up Tao, yeah. But that guy is elite, bro. That guy was the co-founder of AFTV. He's built a channel up to over 1 mil, yeah. There's another channel, I'm not going to say the channel, but it's a caricature thing, yeah. He does the merch for that channel from day one. That guy used to be an English teacher back in the day. There's a massive fucking YouTube channel, yeah, massive platforms everywhere, yeah, right? I only deal with elite people, yeah, and this is what it is. You have to have elite people in your life, and anyone who's not elite, cut them off. Anyone who's not helping you doesn't mean financially, doesn't mean like, you know, fucking, like if you've got somebody that goes, oh yeah, you were boring, you never come out, bin them. Yeah, cool, I'm getting paid, mate. Yeah, you'll still be fucking around doing the same crap in 10 years. Meanwhile, we're achieving. Yeah, fair enough. I've only got 100K subs nearly. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? Because you know what? Yeah, when I first started this channel, yeah, I was like, yo, I'm getting a milli. And I still believe I'm getting a milli. This 100K, yeah, I'm desperate to get the 100K. Yeah, and then I can shut up about saying sub because now it's another 900K. But I just want to get over the line on the first thing. And it's mentality. It's like a footballer. Get over the line, win the trophy. I'm getting my plaque. Then after that, is yours gold? Yes, it will be because I'm getting $1 million. It's gold, man. Heavy. Yeah, and it weighs a ton, bro. Yeah, but it's the same in any single thing. Yeah, big up Rafael Santos, real one. Yeah, real one. Yeah, you know already. Come on. Yeah, that's my boy's boy, bro. Yeah, we only deal with elite people, brother. Yeah, and Julian is the most elite person I've ever met in my life, mate. Yeah, and do you know how I met him? It sounds a bit zesty. He slid in my DMs when I said I'm moving to Spain. Yeah, and I ignore every DM, bro. Yeah, but one day I just opened that DM and he was like, anything you need translating, anything you need this, you need anything, call me, here's my number. Yeah, most elite person I've ever met in my life. Yeah, most elite person mentality-wise. Yeah, he even says to me, he sends me messages, yeah. He goes, fucking hell, every time I open YouTube, you're live. He goes, you're making me work harder. He runs 3 jobs, you know.
You know, Lee, when you talk about Joel, I think about when I coached, and I've told you this story before, where I coached the game when we won. We beat the team like 5-0, something like that. But because the boys started feeling themselves, they thought they were going somewhere. And I knew when we was getting towards the back end of the season. And if I would have let them continue to have that mindset, they probably would have slipped up in the playoffs. So when they all came over to the bench, I told my other coaches, I said, "Hey, look, don't say nothing to them. I'm going to say 1 or 2 words." And so they came over and they was chilling. They were, "Oh, coach, man, we blow this team away. We're going to roll through everybody this year." And I just simply said that was some of the sorriest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And I said that because I had to bring the players down. You have to bring players down and let them know. This is why I have a problem with us coddling our players. And this is why I'm critical. People wonder why I'm critical. This is actually how I coach. I'm critical. Because if you're not critical, you can't correct anything that's wrong. And there's no perfect football. There's very few. There are very few, like finite few of football is actually like this. You know, when we talk about Yaya Toure, it's few players that you can mention. I don't really see a flaw. But most players have a flaw. And our players are at a stage in their careers in their mid-20s where they should be developed to understand where they have to, in order for them to be great, they're going to have to get used to criticism. This football club is going to have to get used to criticism. This fan base, if they plan on, if everybody wants to be successful, criticism has to play a part in it. And if you can't get criticism, if you can't accept criticism, and if you can't accept criticism in life, bro, you heading down the wrong path. Because even the greats have had to have some form of criticism.
Ronaldo booed off against Celtic by his own fans, and I think he was their all-time top scorer, or very close at Madrid at that point. Booed off against Celtic. Yeah, he walks off the pitch. You know he's got a mad ego anyway. Yeah, but he's one of them that you want to boo me. Cool, I'm going to fucking show you, mate. Yeah, big up to Static as well, but big up to Lauren. Pin that comment from Lauren if you can, please. Yeah, bless up to this girl. Yeah, Static. You're a G, bro. I love you, man. Have a nice evening, bro. But Ronaldo got booed off in that game. They were losing to Celtic. I think it was at the Bernabeu in the Champions League, yeah? Right? He came out second half after dropping a stinker like the whole team did. I think they were 2-0 down. I may be wrong. 1 or 2-0 down against Celtic. I think Ange was the manager. I may be wrong. Maybe it weren't Ange. But either way, who cares? Yeah? He came out second half, you know, and bagged 4. Yeah? Sergio Ramos. I said this earlier. All these players, yeah? Michael Jordan, all the greats, yeah, Dennis Rodman, yeah, was like, yo, this guy's a weird guy, bro, this Dennis Rodman. But he was like, yo, he made me better, you know. He called me out every day, and I wanted to beat him. I wanted to be better than him, yeah. But and this is the thing, you go into a company and you go, right, who's the top guy? That was my mentality every single company I went to. Who's the top guy? Because I'm fucking beating him. Yeah, I said to you, Northside, last night about me and Tony Rolfe, yeah. Yeah, me and Tony Rolfe worked together for years, yeah, double glazing company. We were the best in the business, bro, at that company. They had about 50, 60, 70 branches, yeah. Nobody could do more appointments for reps, yeah, and more sales off of them appointments. We didn't sell it, we just booked the appointments, yeah. We worked 4 till 8, 4 in the evening to 8 in the evening. Bang, you got the best 4 hours of me, mate, and you got the best 4, and Tony was better than me. I was class, but Rolfe was fucking insane. Tony Rolfe is one of the best door canvassers I've ever seen in my life, mate. Yeah, he was unreal. Same with my boy Leo, best telesales I've ever seen, right? But then, yeah, they were bringing people down, a father and son duo from Sunderland. They paid for the hotel. The regional manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin, we called him. He looked exactly the same. They paid for the hotel, they paid for this, they paid for that. But they were there Monday to Friday, Matty, yeah? Right? Monday to Friday, because I had to go back to Sunderland. Father-son duo, yeah? Right? They brought them down, paid for the hotel, ordered stuff, bloom, yeah? They were clear. They were like 20 grand business, 30 grand, whatever it was. They were miles clear on appointments. And I said to Tone, yeah, on the Friday night when we were going, because we're checking, we're now like, we got competition because we knew they were good. They were very good, yeah, right? And when I'll get him on a stream one day, because I was always in the top earner or the most output, which means you're the top earner. I was always in the top 3 in that company the whole time I worked there for earnings, yeah, and for this and that, yeah, right? Me and Tone sat there and we're driving back from Wellingborough, right? And we're driving back and he phones up the branch manager, Irish guy called Rory. Yeah. And he goes, "Now they're killing you." Yeah. And I was like, "I think he's winding us up." And he was like, "No, I don't think they are." He goes, "Fuck it, we're working Saturday and Sunday." Yeah, until 8 p.m. Yeah, we fucking hammered them. Because you know what? we're keeping our #1 spot. These man from Sunderland ain't beating us, bruv. Yeah, and we worked 10 till 8 Saturday, 10 till 8 Sunday. I never worked Sunday in my life. Yeah, I said, we're working Sunday. Yeah, we went out there and battered them. I said, make sure you got reps available. Yeah, because we're booking appointment. When me and Tony got out of the car, yeah, I'm going to get him on a stream with us one day. Yeah, when me and Tony got out of the car, yeah, we get out of the car. We went to a place called Haverhill in Cambridgeshire. We got and Rory told us, don't go there. We can't cover leads there. We can't go there. Tony goes, fucking, we're going there. Yeah. All right. It's some nice little, like, going through the country lanes. It's lovely. Welcome to Haverhill. You turn left, yeah, drive up this massive hill, and it was like Balamory, pink, blue, yellow houses, but they were ex-council app. Bro, we cleaned up 25 appointments in 1 hour. We booked every door we knocked, we booked them. Yeah, relentless. And this is the thing, you have to have competition. You ain't wrapping up for shit. No, 2 hours. Now go on, wrap up. Right, I've still got to record 2 videos, you know. Where's your work rate?
My work rate was active when you were sleeping.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick up with Northside.
I keep catching it with that one.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I know Northside working because he called me at 4 o'clock in the morning. My time. So Northside is up working, bro. Northside getting it in.
I've still got to record a video for each channel when I come off of this year. I've done 2 hours here, 2 hours 30 with Jez. Yeah, done 1 hour and 10 earlier with you. Fair play. There's 5 hours. I still got to do another video for each channel. I could go, oh, do you know what? I've earned all right this month. Yeah, fucking decent. Oh, fuck it. I'll sweat. No, we're working. Bless you, bro. Trust me, when you go full time,
he's like,
when you go full time, and wifey's going, yo, now you've got more time because you're full time, you're not doing your job in this. Yeah, you'll remember this. Trust me. You remember all the conversations we have. Yeah, Matty's been through the grind. Matty's the same age as me. He's been through the grind. Bro, you don't see anyone for months because you're work. You're walking. You're doing your thing. You're like sitting up till 5 a.m. You're knackered. You've had 2 hours sleep, sometimes no sleep. Red Bull and go again. Yeah, but guess what? When you get into a decent position, yeah, where you can go, yo, I'm not happy where I am, but I'm happy that I've got to here. But now I want to click on to here. And then that's when you go, right. I look back at all them days that I was walking around in the fucking wind, the rain, the snow, knocking doors, yeah? And now I sit here and talk about football. I'm blessed, bro. Yeah, but as soon as I get that plaque, fuck you, I'm now getting my milli. Yeah, and I will. I don't care. People can sit and chat shit in the chat. I don't care. I'm getting that gold one as well. And I'm going to do it off authenticity. And so are you. And Matty, you will get there as well. I know this is like a hobby to you because your main thing is the main thing. Yeah, and you're elite at what you do. But guess what? You're going to be the best photographer in America. Yeah, you're already near there anyway. But you will be the best. I know you will, because you're looking at other photographers going, what do I need to do to catch him? How do you know this, bro?
Bro, I take that and receive it, my friend. I receive that, brother.
Look at my boy Jolien in the chat. Yeah? I said, genuinely matching my work rate. Joe, how many times have you messaged me going, you inspire me to work harder? And you work harder than me because you run 3 jobs, bro. And you still got to keep wifey happy. Then you got to go and pick wifey up. Yeah, because you don't want to get in home on her own from a club or a bar or whatever. So you go and collect her. Gentleman, real one. But anyway, Northside's got to eat because he's hungry. Yeah, wifey's looking at him. He's giving the say, yeah, big up wifey. Yeah. I see you side-eyeing. I don't know. Yeah, she's like, yo, you said you do 1 hour, yeah? We're 2.5 in.
He gonna see that come over the screen after a while. That's what's gonna just pop up over the screen.
Yeah, one of them ones. Yeah, he's gonna get twatted around the back of the head.
Yeah,
look at him. Like, he can't even say anything.
He better not, man. You know the Colombianos don't play, bro. He know.
Yo, we're working. We're getting paid.
Oh man, let this man go. Let this man go.
Yeah, 2 more hours.
Let this man go.
Go. She needs some attention, bro, because you did 4 hours. Yeah, was it 4 hours yesterday? 4 hours you did. Yeah, come on. Plus your job as well. Go on. And you got work tomorrow. Go and give her some attention, man. She wants to watch some shit telenovela. Oh yeah, babe, this is really good.
Jumping on. Yeah, big up Lee for the roast. You know what I mean? It's.
Hey, you remember this when you hit 100K and you're doing this full time after about 50 or 30 or 20. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All this graft now and all the headaches and all the arguments and the side eyes and all that. Oh, come on. You said half an hour, 1 hour. I have it as well, bro. Yeah, I've seen my bird 11 times this year. We're 24th of May. Yeah, guess what? End of the year, you ain't crying.
That's it. That's true. That's true. That's true.
He can't even speak. No. Look at him.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Everything he said was facts. Everything he said is facts. I can't even lie. So
Man said duty calls, you know.
yo. You know what I mean? Like, listen. We got a lot of things to do. Like, Matty knows as well. Matty's got a Brazilian woman. He knows as well. He knows what time it is.
Yeah, bro. When they call it, when them Latin women call it, you gotta go. Gotta go.
I can't stay up, guys. I gotta go.
Hey, because if this would have went 2 more hours, I was gonna get the call. I'll go like, go.
Right, I'm blessed, mate. You just get this, just get the Eastern European things, bro. They just keep their mouth shut. Although when they get going, they're wild. Yeah, like, and they're nasty. But yeah, just get the wooden spoon out. Respect, discipline.
Yeah, make sure you're liking and subscribing to both the guys. Both their channel links are in the description. Let's get Matty to 3K. Big up, Matty. Big up, Lee. Matty, what you got coming up, bro?
Tomorrow, Northside will be joining me tomorrow with Bance, Line Tech, Tony Clark, Gunner, Lucas AFC, and anyone else. I think I've got room for a few other people if they want to join. Come through tomorrow. Same time today. It'll be 9 p.m. UK.
Oh, I'm doing the fucking Girona game.
All right. Well, if we
still live, I'll jump on after.
How many streams are you doing tomorrow, Lee? Because I'm about to get 6 Maggies tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're doing 2 then.
Look at this guy, man.
Yeah, this guy was mixing water with beer, yeah, and he's talking about Maggies. Get out of it.
Nah. Yeah, bro. Trust me, the Maggies give it that extra. You know what I mean? It's like Energizer Bunny. You just keep going. You know what I mean?
Tomorrow. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, Matty, send me the link anyway.
We'll do.
Yeah, and after that Girona game, that ends 11 p.m. my time, so that's 10 p.m. UK time. Yeah, they're playing tomorrow, but I want to watch that last game for Girona. If you're still live, I'll jump on.
Okay.
Right? But tomorrow, I'm doing that game. I'm on with Rants, so we know that's going 2 hours. Yeah, the Girona game's going 2 hours. And I'll be doing a stream on the main. So there's 5 hours. And I'll probably drop a video or do another stream. Because if Matty's not live, I'll just probably go live again. So there's 6 hours. What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, me?
Yeah.
I'm looking to do 3 to 4 lives, maybe even 4. F it.
How many you done today?
Remember, he got the roast tomorrow. He's got the roast in tomorrow.
2 on my channel. I was on with you. And I was on with you earlier. 4.
You're a real one.
The thing is, I got a time limit. If I'm going on people's channels, there's a limit of what I'm going to do on mine, especially if I got work next day.
No, there ain't no limit. Yeah, your channel
is a limit.
Your channel is king. Yeah, your channel is your.
I'm going to jump on Jez's.
Yeah, come on, always, yeah, right. But your channel takes priority. It's your channel. I see you. Yeah. Bless her up, man. Go, get out of here, man.
Ciao.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, look at this guy. Just
wait. How'd you say it, mate? Get in the bin.
Hey, she'll delete you.
Venti alla mierda, io de puta, yeah? Yeah?
Delete you.
Yeah?
Look
the
at this
leopard in the beard is setting up. Yeah, the leopard.
But yeah, man, listen, don't forget to have a live, guys. Please.
En la basura para siempre.
This is life. I can't even lie. This is life. I don't see none of my friends barely. I don't do nothing, bro. It's just this. You know what I mean? I had to do more. I can't even lie to you. But like Lee said, man, listen, he knows I want to go full time. So that's why it's good to have someone pushing you. You always need someone to push you. Always. Because there's always gonna be days where you'll be like, I can chill. You know, it's Friday. You know what I mean?
Had a good month. I'll have this day off. Now, F that, man. Every day. Every day. Bro, you know how much I've earned this month, innit? Yeah, bro. I'm going to go and record 2 videos now, and it's 25 to 1 in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be live again for 6 hours tomorrow over 3-4 different streams. Yeah, cool. Work never stops. I know it's different for you because you've got a job and you've got wifey there and you live with wifey. Yeah, I don't. She lives around the corner. Adios, hijo de puta. Like, get out of here. Yeah. Dute inganoi, get in the bin in Romanian. Kapul sus, heads up. Yeah. Nah, man. Cool cat in Romanian is sit down. Cool cat. End of the year, she ain't crying. Yeah. Big up, Joe. Together. Yeah. Together, mi amor. Always, brother. Joe, I'm going to text you after I've recorded these 2 videos. Yeah. If you're about, I'll call you.
Big up, man. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to the guys. Make sure you hit the bell notification and all that good stuff. Without further ado, we're out, yeah? Duty calls. Love.
Inside out.